Hello everybody, Ellery here. Today we're going to be continuing the Binding Blade Iron Man run. I have a little bit of inventory management to do, so I'm going to do that very quickly before we do anything else. Probably don't need a one-use vulnerary. I guess if Roy needs anything, he can just pull it out of the convoy anyway, so let's just leave him with an inventory slot empty. Alan can't use the Durandal, so we'll get rid of that for now. I don't think he needs anything else. This is a pretty easy map. We do want more hand axes on Dieck. I'd like to start training his axe rank because he's essentially going to be our main axe user for the rest of the run. I think, unless I'm forgetting somebody. He probably doesn't need the Worm Slayer right now either. Yeah, he's already up to S rank on swords, but he needs a lot of work on his axe rank. Oops. What's Marcus's? Okay, Marcus has even worse axe rank, so that's not the way to go. Advanced Warrior, about 22 hours ago, he said 2 FE6 characters that are not only good but fun. Thank you for being here so early and reserving your space. Aether said, here and ready to go. Welcome, Aether. Thank you for coming. Marceos says, howdy, howdy. And I say in return, howdy. Thank you for being here, Marceos. Thank you for coming. It's been like almost 14 days since the last time I played FE6, so I'm pretty excited to play some more. I wanted to continue playing right away, but unfortunately that was not possible. I'm not going to give Chad anything too valuable because there's a chance that he might die on this map. Tate has an Elysian Whip ready. I'm going to see if she can maybe... Yeah. I'm going to give her the Gant Lance in case she needs to hit something a little bit harder than she can do with an Iron Lance. And then Astel, don't forget to give him a Lockpick. And a sword as well. I'll actually give him a pretty decent sword just in case he needs to do some combat. And lastly, we've got Sue. She's got a lot of bows that have barely any uses on them. Let's do... Actually, let's just give her... there's an Orion's Bolt somewhere. Yeah. She can take that in case I want to promote her at some point during the map. Although if I do that, she won't be able to... There's no room in her inventory for any swords anyway. But I think we're good to go. No, we're not. I almost forgot. These two want torches. I want to give a torch to each of my thieves. I'm going to be looking at the map anyway, but it's still a good idea to bring torches just in case. Okay, so a lot of the items on this map actually aren't really that valuable. There's like a bunch of antitoxins, a few elixirs which are useful, and then there's like 2 gems which are like the really useful items. So as long as we get the gem at the top and the gem at like the right hand side, we'll pretty much be fine. Let me make sure I got my characters in the right spaces. Where's Marcus? Okay, I want Alan up here. I want Marcus over here. Sue probably here is fine. Alright, let me catch up on the chat. Marcelo says, I'm so happy today's Friday. Me too. Aether says, the torches help with catching the roaming thieves. Leave some spare space for stealing if you aren't playing Merlinus, since you can't steal on a full inventory, just in case. That's true, yeah. Oak is here. Hello, some Oak. Hey, he says, hey peeps. Yeah, I remembered the torches, don't worry. But, yeah, and then I'll leave the thieves with empty inventory spaces, so they can actually steal things. Although I think the only thing to steal is just like a lockpick anyway. But we are down to 2 lockpicks, so it will be a good idea to steal a couple lockpicks if we can. And with that, let's get started. I am going to make a save state at the start of the map. I always do this just in case something goes wrong, like if the game crashes or the stream goes down or something. I don't know. It's just a good idea, just in the worst case scenario. And if you'll give me just a second, I will get started. And the music's kicking into at the perfect time. Aether says, they're going to be opening the chests ahead of you, so more to steal potentially. Yeah, I mean, like I said, though, a lot of the chests in this map, I looked it up already, and a lot of the chests on this map have really useless items. It's just like, it's almost all antitoxins. Alright, so we're gonna go like this. Yeah, let's just go like this. I think Astel will be pretty fine if he gets attacked like one time. Alright, so can this guy reach Astel? He can. He has 16 attack. Or 19 attack, depending. 8 speed. We've got plenty of speed, so we won't get doubled. And we have 7 defense, so yeah, Astel can be fine if he just gets hit one time by that guy. So let's try to clear out these enemies. We'll rely on the killer bow here. Try to fish for a crit. Nice, Sue. Aether says 100%, but the non-antitoxins have a lot of sell value. My goal is to get to the gems. There's a gem up here, and there's a gem over here. And my goal is basically to just get to the gems before the thieves do, which shouldn't be too difficult. This is a pretty easy map. All right. Next thing I'm gonna do, so I'm basically gonna be sending Alan this way, like almost by himself. This is just like Alan and Astel over here. I think a steel sword is better because the axe spider's gonna come down here in a second. Like, I'm not too worried about this thief. Like, the only thing here is an antitoxin. This up here is a chest key. I think this is another antitoxin. So it's like this thief is not even a concern to me. All right. Let's stay outside of this guy's range. This guy's got a halberd, so we have to be careful about him. Yeah, he would hit Marcus pretty hard. Okay, hold on. We have to think about this, how we're going to proceed down this path. Okay, well, the first thing I want to do is put Chad here because I don't think he can take an attack. We'll use a torch. Aether says the gems are usually pretty safe unless you completely avoid fighting the thieves. I pretty much feel the same way. Alright, so if we move forward here, there's not really anything like behind these guys that's going to immediately threaten us. The problem is this guy hits for 17 and Marcus has 9 resistance, so he will take some damage. So I can't really afford to get hit by this halberd. Although it only has 24% accuracy. How far can Tate go? She cannot reach him. So this is kind of a if I want to go fast, the play is to go like this, attack here, and just kind of assume that I'm not going to get hit by a 24% accuracy. And then even if I do, the Dark Mage will do about 7 damage to Marcus, which actually I don't think he can survive that. 17. No, he can't survive that. So if Marcus gets hit by the halberd, he has to dodge the Flux Tome, which Flux has pretty bad accuracy too. The other play would be to just go a little bit slower and stay outside of this guy's range. Bait him out with Roy like this. Let's do this. And then Tate can go here with the javelin. And then Marcus can stand behind Roy. And Dieck can stand here just to do whatever needs to be done. Next turn. I'm just going to go slow. Yeah, it's much better to let Roy deal with the halberd. Which is really funny because Roy is supposed to be really bad. But I mean, he's not that bad. I think it's exaggerated how bad he is. I'm wondering if this thief, because I didn't bother to go for this chest, if the thief is actually going to come back in my direction and go for this chest here. Yeah, he will. So I don't even really have to worry about that one. So this thief right here that just stole the elixir, I do have to, I'm a little bit concerned about him. I do want to catch him if I can. So there's a thief right here that I would like to catch and get the elixir back. This item is just another antitoxin. Okay. Let's have Sue attack here. Yeah, it would be nice if Sue could finish this guy. Either that or Dieck. I wonder if Dieck can kill him. Yeah, Dieck. His accuracy is pretty poor. Alright, I'm gonna go for another crit. Nice. Let's go, Sue. Alright, so this affords me a lot of opportunities, like I can steal a lockpick here. Yeah, let's do this. I'm going to steal this lockpick, and then this chest only has an antitoxin, so I'm not even worried about it. I'm just going to leave the chest here. I'm going to send Marcus ahead like this. Alright, sorry, Alan ahead like this with the javelin equipped. Alright, now let's clean up this mess here. I think this is another antitoxin, so the only thing I need to worry about is having Chad steal this lockpick next turn. So we're going to go like this. Yeah. Why is Dieck's accuracy so bad on this map? I thought the enemies on this map would be pretty weak. Alright. Tate, go here. 13. 12. Ah, the gauntlets just isn't quite enough. Maybe Roy can finish him. Yeah. We'll have to use a killing edge for it. Nice. I keep forgetting that Roy actually can't access the convoy. You need Marcus for that. I didn't bring some items with me because I thought I was going to have the convoy. Alright. So next, let's go like this. Hold on. Let me check the map. I want to see what's up here in the top middle. Nothing's up there. Okay. So let's go like this. Just get some chip damage onto this thief, so it'll be easier to finish him next turn. So in order to heal Tate, I'm going to have to use this one vulnerary that I brought with me. Oh no, she's got one with her. Alright, so let's go like this. And then here, maybe? I don't think this thief is going to attack Chad. I have to be really careful with Chad. He really can't survive any combat. Like, if anything touches him, he'll die immediately. Aether says the thieves never attack. Okay, that's what I thought. I haven't played the game in a while. I haven't played FE6 in a while. I mean, I played it 10 days ago, but... Oh, okay, this is an elixir, so I gotta worry about that. Okay, so we've got an elixir here in the middle, and then an elixir here at the bottom. Although, I mean, we've got plenty of time to catch this guy. So I should steal the elixir first. Let me make sure I can actually plug this choke point. Yeah, that should not be a problem at all. Swords and axes. Axes, poison axe. Okay, so let's go like this. See, I need to get Sue back over here to the right. Either that or I can keep her going with Alan. I think I want to bring Sue back this way. Alright. So maybe like this. Ugh. Fire Emblem 6 moment. Okay, hold on. I've got a plan. Oh, this guy's so difficult to take down. Okay. Javelin, maybe? Yeah, this is the play. I got it. So Marcus chips him down. Oh. I just hit wait instead of trade. Ugh. Okay, that's fine. What does he have equipped right now? Steel sword? I mean, they basically have the items equipped that I wanted, although I wanted to trade a sword into Marcus's hand. Tate can finish off this guy. Let's steal the elixir. I think the elixir is more valuable to me than the lockpick. I could sell the. I think I could sell the lockpick for more money, but the elixir is just more useful to actually have as an item. Oh, nice dodge. Aether says this should be a fun enemy phase. Like, I'm not too concerned about it. It's a little bit annoying because it's going to slow down the map a little bit, but I'm not really in any danger. In fact, let's try to bait this guy over here to attack Roy. Alright. So I'm absolutely not concerned about this guy. Let me see what's behind him. An axe, bro. Maybe. So let's go like this. I think the axe guy might have already come this way. Yeah, you could surround the thieves if you wanted. Oh yeah, so the axe guy is there, and I can see him now too. He's got a hand axe though. Yeah, see, that's another thing about Fire Emblem 6 is these guys with hand axes are just everywhere. Oh, he's gonna go with the steel axe, and then I think the other one's gonna use the hand axe. But it just slows down the gameplay when like enemies are always using hand axes, and they never attack you directly. But that's why I would like Dieck to have a hand axe equipped more often, but unfortunately I hit weight, so I didn't really get to set up my inventory the way I wanted. Oh, Roy, you're so weak. I was just telling people that you're not as weak as they say, and you just showed them that you were extremely weak. I don't know, these Myrmidons are actually tougher than I expected. Alright, so we have to deal with this hand axe guy next turn. I might pick up one antitoxin just in case, because you can get poisoned on this map, and it would be nice to have one. Aether says they're hard to double and swords are great in this game. That makes sense. I guess their base stats are higher than I expected. 14 speed. I didn't expect them to have that much speed. I thought Marcus would be able to double them. Not even close. Alright. So, I really wish that I had done more damage on the last enemy phase. Because now it's going to be more annoying to catch this thief. I'm going to ignore the middle path. I think my logic here is that if I go around the top and the right-hand side, I'll just be able to catch the thief while he's going. Like, if I just go around the sides, I'll get to the middle, like, before the thief gets through the middle path. Alright. See, this is why I brought Sue back this way, because I knew this team was going to need more combat support. Alright, let's try this again. Nice. Oh, this guy had a crit chance, by the way. Hayden says, what's your opinion on FD ROM hacks? They're really cool. I just played Storage pretty recently. It's the one where you start as like a merchant caravan and you get to hire all these different mercenaries. So like you pick all of the units in your team and you set up your inventory at the beginning of the game. And then you play through the rest of the game basically like with the resources that you picked out at the start. So it's like a different, it's very different from like a normal Fire Emblem experience, but it's very cool. I can't remember which other ones I've played, but yeah, I really like hacks. I'd like to play some hacks in the future, but I still haven't played vanilla FE4 or 5. So after I finish this playthrough, my next game is going to be Genealogy. So I'll be streaming Genealogy after this. By the way, thank you for coming, Hayden. Thank you for being here. Welcome to the stream. Oh, nice crit, Alan. That was just a stylish crit. It didn't matter at all. Alright. What's in this chest? I think this is another antitoxin. This is a torch, actually. This might be worth picking up next turn. Alright, so we should clear out some more space this turn. Oh, no. Nice dodge, Chad. And okay, they got another elixir. We're probably not going to get all of these elixirs, unfortunately. Alright. Here. Can Alan take this guy out? Not yet. Pretty close, though. I'll take him out on enemy face. Yeah, if you have any suggestions for good hacks, let me know, because I will definitely add them to my list. Alright, this space right here is safe. So I should get a torch here. There is a chest key up here. I don't know if it's really worth it. I might send one of the thieves back at the end of the map while I'm fighting the boss. But that's like the only consideration I would really make. Okay, this positioning is a little bit annoying. I wonder if Marcus can one around this guy. He cannot. Which means Dieck probably needs to do it, which means Dieck won't be able to advance this turn. That's okay. Aether says, I'll save you the possible jump scare. The enemies near the boss don't move. Ah, that sounds familiar. I think I remember being in that situation where you're like sitting here and you're like, oh, how do I move forward without getting attacked or whatever, and then you realize the enemies don't actually move. It sounds familiar. Are there any enemies here in the bottom right corner? The answer is yes, maybe. They might have already moved forward. Let's do this. Chad, give me some vision. There is one guy with a hand axe. Alright, can Tate catch up to this guy? She can. I'm trying to get Tate some kills. Ooh, 52 accuracy. Oh, nice. She redeemed herself. I'm trying to get Tate some kills because I want to level her up before I promote her, but I don't want to wait too long before promoting her. So it's a delicate balance. Does Marcus have a hand axe? He does not. Javelin should be fine. I wonder if I should send Sue up the middle. No, there's a guy with a halberd there. Definitely not. Maybe Roy can take the guy with the halberd. Alright, Alan should take this guy out. Aether says, halberds aren't effective versus nomads. You're right. I always forget that. We just talked about it. It wasn't the last stream, but it was the stream before last. We talked about the halberds. Okay, this thief is coming back down here, so I'm not worried about him at all. Eclipse, that's funny. It has a 0% hit chance. I think I'll be okay. Oh, he just disappeared. I was just going to check this guy's range. He was standing right here, right? So he should be able to reach 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then Roy will be standing here. Okay, he's already got hit once, though. I think we'll be fine. Is there anything else in the middle that would threaten Roy? Doesn't look like it. Just an archer. He's far away, though. Alright, I'm going to send Roy right here so I can kill the halberd guy next turn. Aether notes that the druid over there also has Nosferatu. I didn't even see where he shot from. Oh, I'm getting a lot of misses this chapter. I think the accuracy emblem is like finally starting to catch up with me. We've had a pretty good run this so far. There haven't been really that many like moments where I missed attacks that were really crazy, other than I remember in the arena chapter. Oh my god! And now like as I'm saying that, I missed again. I remember it back in the arena chapter. I got like 3 misses in a row that were just ridiculous. But it feels like this stream so far has been really cursed in terms of accuracy. Like I'm missing so many attacks. All right, so this route is pretty safe. I'm just gonna send Tate forward. It's hard to know precisely where that one is since it's pretty mobile, but he has to be within 10 range of Alan. Okay. Hold on, let me check my map again. Oh, he's like somewhere in the top right corner. I guess I just moved Alan a little bit too far forward. Okay. There should be... okay, perfect. Got just enough just enough vision with Astel. Okay, so I do want to make sure... I mean, if Eclipse can't hit me, then I really just need to not worry about getting hit by Nosferatu. So the tile I want to go to is right here with a javelin equipped, and that should help me take out the archer on enemy phase. Okay, so here comes the halberd. Roy should be able to take care of this. I'll get some levels onto Roy when I can. I mean, he's probably going to reach 20 before he promotes with as much as I've been using him. I think that's one of the main reasons to not use Roy too much, is because if he reaches level 20 before his promotion, it ends up being a little bit of a waste. So this thief is not even doing anything, he's just running around. If I want to bring Chad back, I can maybe steal something from him. What is he holding? 2 elixirs and a lockpick. So if I send Chad... No, I would honestly rather have Chad go up here and secure the gem. Although if this is the last thief... Hold on, where's he going to move next turn? Next turn, he's probably going to move here, here, or here. If Chad is here, he can reach all 3 of those tiles. I actually think it's a good idea to send Chad back. Free kill for Roy. So next turn, I'm going to steal something from this bandit. And let's bring Tate back as well. Bottom left exit point, Aether says. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's an alternate. So like once his inventory is full, he just... Wow, this map is so... I thought the thieves on this map were way more threatening. I'm realizing they are so non-threatening. They basically go this way, They steal a few useless items, and then once their inventory is full, they have to come all the way back across the map just to get away. They would, like, never get these gems under any circumstances. Okay, I can actually reach this guy right now, and he's got Eclipse right now, so he won't even counterattack me. That's perfect. Okay, I can't remember what's in this top chest. It might be one of the elixirs. I'm going to stop and grab it just in case. It's the lockpick. Oh, good, you can send items to Merlinus. I'm going to send the full torch back. Alright, the only thing now is that I'm not sure what the enemies are like on the right-hand side. It looks like there's 2 axe fighters up there, but they might not actually be up there. I'm just going to send Dieck forward with the hand axe. And then if they want to jump out of the fog and attack him, that will help me build axe rank. I'm going to send Sue back as well. That's going to help me make sure I can secure the kill on this thief. Marcus, right here is fine. I don't want to heal him because it's kind of a waste of an item. Alright. I got the steel here. Alright, what's more valuable, a lockpick or an elixir? Like I mentioned before, I think the elixirs are actually more valuable. I'm more likely to like use them, whereas the lockpicks I would just sell. I'm gonna go for the higher accuracy shot here. Perfect. If she can hit this, nice. Another kill for Tate. Now I could promote her instantly if I wanted to. Oh, perfect level up. I know her growths have been pretty good though. It might be worth letting her get a few more level ups. Alright, so Astol is going to start moving into this top left corner to get that last gem. My other units are going to start. Maybe I can have these 2 mounted characters pick up Roy and Chad and bring them through the center. And then on the right hand side we'll have Dieck. So these are pretty useless items here. There's a gem up here, but I can just have Chad get it when he finishes coming up the top. Yeah. We're pretty safe. Who has not acted yet? Alan. A Devil Axe and a Killing Edge. And then you said these guys don't move. Okay. Considering the fact that they don't move, it actually might be better to get the experience onto somebody other than Alan. I actually don't even need to rescue drop because it's not like I need him to act this turn. Alright, so we're going to spend a couple turns getting to the top right side of the map now. Not too bad. Yeah, I'm going to wait on these kills, and I'm going to let maybe Tate and Sue get some kills. Because they need more like babying than Alan does. Alan's pretty much good to go, like for the end game. I mean, he can't fight end game enemies with his current stats, but if he keeps fighting, he'll gain the levels that he needs between now and the end game. It would have been nice maybe if I had Rutger here, because Rutger does need a little bit of experience. Plus, I could be building support between Rutger and Dieck. Huh, by the time they caught up to Roy, he was already up here. Alright, got our white gem. We can send that back to the convoy. We will drop Chad over here so he can get the chest next turn. Tate will come up here. Roy over here. And we're pretty good to start fighting these guys. Either says you can send items, but you can't steal on full inventory. Yeah, I know. Red gem. So I got both gems. I got a good number of elixirs, a good number of lockpicks. I think this was a pretty worthwhile foray. I'm just going to use the javelin. Yeah, this is the meta right here, getting 1 experience point at a time. No, the reason I'm using the javelin is because if I miss, you know, he's gonna crit me and kill me, which I don't want. I'll use the iron bow here too, so they won't move. They won't move even if I'm sitting here shooting at them from range. I'm gonna put Roy behind these guys just in case. Oh yeah, interesting. That's really funny. So it's not even like they have an activation, but they just literally will not move. I gotta be really careful about this guy. 22. I'm gonna go for this shot here. Tate needs the experience more than anybody else. Yeah. He can land a 55%, a 52%. I can't land multiple 80% attacks. Either says fully stationary AI. Alright, I'm gonna start chipping him down with Stu, so it doesn't take forever to kill this guy. Oh, there we go, the 1 experience point meta. And Tate needs to take a couple of turns to start healing herself up, because she got hit by that devil axe. I guess I could use one of the elixirs that I picked up. Okay. There you go, Sue. It's probably about time to promote Sue. I don't know if I can really afford to just like have her sandbag 1 more level. I guess I'll see. I think the next map is the next map is not the desert map. I think 14 is the desert map. So like by the time I get to the desert map, that's the point where I'm going to start thinking like I need to promote anybody that's not promoted yet, because you can't really mess around on that map. This guy does have a hand axe. It might be a good idea to bait him into using the hand axe. Yeah, there you go. Nice kill, Tate. It might be a good idea to bait him into using the hand axe. Ooh, another nice level up. It might be a good idea to bait him into using the hand axe first, and then that way he doesn't have the silver axe when I want to actually fight him. Yeah, because look at this crit chance and damage. If I fight him with the silver axe, there is actually a chance that Alan could die. But with the hand axe, there's no way that Alan's gonna die. I'm actually just gonna keep the steel sword equipped. I don't need to counterattack here. I just need to not get killed. All right. I'm just gonna move these thieves a little bit closer to the center, and then I'll have Dieck right here. All right. So this should switch the boss over to the hand axe. Either says, I feel like this is another good use case for light brand. Yeah, Roy could use the light brand here. Get some guaranteed chip damage. But he faces a crit chance though. Alright, so now that this guy's on the hand axe, I should be able to just one-round him pretty safely. I mean, it does mean that he will counterattack against Sue. I guess I didn't think about that. Oh, because his defense is so high. Ooh, nice crit, Alan. I guess that solves that problem. I was just thinking, am I going to have to spend like 5 turns chipping this guy down? No. Alan is here. Oh, that was certainly a level up. And by the way, I was just thinking, because I've been playing a lot of Fates recently. Well, I mean, I play Fates all the time. So I was playing Fates recently, as I want to do, because I play Fates all the time. And, oh, I got Armads. And just because Alan just reached level 5, I was like waiting for him to get a skill, because he's like a promoted class gets a skill at level 5. But no, there's no skills in this game. No skill for Alan. Yeah, here's the bridge map. Okay, so this now we have to really now we're really gonna get into inventory management mode here, because there's a lot of deployment slots on this map. First thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put all the lockpicks onto Kath. Well, hold on. Let me get Chad and Astel off of the team, because I'm definitely not going to be using them. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to deposit all the stuff that they picked up. Yeah, this is going to be a minute. I'm going to take my time to manage my inventory before I go into this map, because this is a relatively difficult map, and there's a lot of deployment slots. So I have a lot of characters I'm going to have to bring. I'm going to have to manage everyone's inventory. All right, I'm going to have Kath hold all of the lockpicks except for one. That way she can function as like a storage, an extra storage space. And I will also give her the one-use torch because I might need it at some point in the future. The next thing I'm going to do is... Oh, I'd like to use Ray. I think we talked about potentially using Ray, but then I've been using Lilina, and there's only a few guiding rings in this game. And I've been using Clarine too. Aether says, the only people with skills in this game are the armors and the pegs, the triangle attack skill. The map has one of the challenges I've never succeeded at in Fire Emblem 6, as I recall, is that getting to the other side and fighting Percival before he leaves. Because yeah, I've never done that before either. Alright, we don't need Armads. Oh, we don't want to discard. We're definitely going to bring Lalem with us. Yeah, I wonder if it's worth it to bring Ray or if we should just bench him. I'll think about it. I'm going to use Barth as a selling character, like sell all these one-useful ones that we don't need. Probably we could sell one of these elixirs. I doubt we're going to need 3, but I guess, I mean, you never really know. We can sell these gems. Just start clearing out our storage space because our storage is getting pretty full. Aether says you can actually recruit him before he leaves, but it's so hard unless you're just gunning. I did not know that. I did not know you could actually recruit him. I'm going to sell one of these Elysian whips because I'm... No, hold on. I can't remember if Melody is promoted. Oh, did I just discard that? No, I deposited it. Oh, it goes to the top of the list. Okay, I was wondering why they disappeared. I thought I accidentally discarded it for a second. Okay. I don't think I need 2 lightning tomes, but oh well. I definitely don't need this many thunder tomes. I'm gonna sell the heal stabs. Actually, no, I'm not, because I don't know when I'm gonna be able to get more heal stabs. I might actually need those. Not gonna need this many steel axes between now and the end of the game, I don't think. Definitely sell the low-use iron lance. A 3-use iron sword, I don't need that. I could probably sell one of these armor slayers. I doubt that I'm going to need them both. This will clear out some of our inventory space. Aether says there's a little reward for doing it since he's at the far side of the map anyway, and the next map is the desert, and then the water temple after. Oh, sorry. There is little, not there is a little reward. There is little reward for doing it. I see what you're saying. No, don't discard. Why do I keep going to discard? I'm gonna, at some point during this run, I'm definitely gonna discard an item by accident, and it's gonna be really stupid. Okay, I think we're pretty good on just not having like a bunch of random items in the hands of characters that we're not using, and our storage space not being too full. So the next thing we need to look at is I think every character that's selected right now is somebody that we want to bring. So who are the 2 additional units that we'd like to bring? I think the candidates are Shin, maybe Zealot, probably not. We've got enough paladins already. Geese, that's like a hard maybe. What is his axe rank? B. I think the main reason to use Geese would be because of his axe rank. Gonzalez, definitely not. Not with that axe rank. Echidna. Okay, so I think Echidna is just straight up better than Geese because she doesn't need a crest. She's already got B axe rank. She's got good bases. I think Echidna is a really solid consideration. And then I guess the last slot would go to Ray, just in case we need a caster for anything. Aether says, I really dislike the discard and destroy commands in this. At least you have all the spare units to act as another 90 inventory slots. You bring Shin if you want to play for Sakai, or plan for Sakai. I'm not planning too hard for one route over the other, but I think with as much experience as we've invested into Sue, I think it's pretty guaranteed we're going to get the Sakai route. And we also got a decent amount of experience onto Shin already. Like, Shin has got more experience than Thani, and Sue has got more experience than Tate so far. So I think we're pretty set for the Sakai route if we want to do that. Okay, let's make sure everyone's got a decent stock of items. I think I want to give him a sword with more uses. And potentially a Lance Reaver. No, we're not going to use Roy to fight lance-wielding enemies. Considering he could use hand axes, I actually want to give him a hand axe. And then I want to replenish his other items with items that have more uses if possible. Like a full-use steel lance, a full-use javelin, and a full-use steel sword. Or at least 17 uses. Because Alan fights a lot, so we want him to have as many uses on his weapons as possible. The same is going to be true for Dieck. The Wormslayer should be useful this chapter. I think Dieck has everything that he needs. The only maybe consideration would be to give him a Brave Axe, but I think we'll give that to Echidna. Either says, I should be fine. This game really makes me wish for the Merge command. Yeah, I really liked Merge. When does that get added? I'm pretty sure Merge is in Fire Emblem 8. I can't remember if it's in 7 or not. Oh, by the way, thank you for the likes. I got 4 likes on the stream. I can probably give Marcus a hand axe too. Actually, we don't have a lot of hand axes. Maybe the Steel Blade? I remember Dieck was using the Steel Blade before too. Maybe it's a good idea to give Dieck the Steel Blade again, rather than a Steel Sword. Because he hits so hard with the Steel Blade. I'm not sure. I think it's good to keep the Vulnerary on him. Alright, so for Tate, I think she's doing pretty good with this inventory. Sue, so I think Sue is the one who really needs more bows. So we've got a Brave Bow. I definitely want to pick up the Brave Bow, and then I'll get a Killer Bow with more uses because we end up fishing for crits a lot. Lance is looking pretty good. Maybe give him a new sword with more uses in case he needs to fight a lot. Clarine is looking good. I'd like to promote her either this chapter or next chapter. Rutger. I wonder if I should give him the Silver Sword or the Durandal. I think I should give Rutger the Durandal, because if I need him to hit something really hard, like he can instantly delete something with the Durandal. And it's nice to have that panic button. I don't know why Noah's holding all these javelins. This is so strange. I guess I know where all my javelins are. Why was he holding this many javelins? What is happening here? This is my life now. Okay. Hayden says, hold on. Gotta go back. Either says, Merge is definitely not on any of the GBA games. Okay, it might be in the early DS. Hayden says, what is Merge? So Merge is basically when you have like 5 swords and 7 swords, you can combine them together. I'm doing the math in my head because I don't want to sound stupid on stream. Although I sound stupid because I haven't said it yet. Okay, so sorry. So you combine them together so that you have 12 swords instead of needing to be stuck with 2 different ones. Like, instead of being stuck with 2 items that are about to break, you can combine them into 1 item that's not about to break. That's the simplest explanation. Aether doesn't remember it being in Tellius. It's the option to combine. Okay, he just explained it as well. I had to click away. Who has Durandal? I gave it to Rutger. Yeah, because Rutger's a little bit low on experience right now. But basically, like, if I need Alan or Dieck to one-round something, they can probably one-round it. Rutger is a little bit weaker, so if I need to have him use like 1 or 2 uses from the Durandal, you know, that can help him get a kill and get some experience. Okay, Noah, for some reason, is the Javelin Bearer. We're just going to keep him in that role. Lalam's looking good. Okay, so we have to stock Echidna, and then Ray, like, I don't think there's even a way to get him any more items. Yeah, so Ray will just use the items that he has in his inventory, and then, okay, so Echidna. So she's going to be our primary axe user, so I want to give her the Brave Axe. We'll give her the Sword Reaver, Halberd, Killer Axe, Brave Axe, and then I'll give her an Iron Axe rather than a Steel Axe because of her con. The Steel Axe would weigh her down, so she's going to be using the Iron Axe as like her main combat weapon. And I'm also going to have Ray take one of the elixirs and a vulnerary out. That way if anybody needs healing, he can pass the healing items around. Aha. Oak says he needs to practice his chucking skills, thus all the javelins. True. Advanced Warrior says, hi Ellery. Hi Advanced Warrior, thank you for coming. Aether says no hand axes. Yeah, good point. Hold on, we need to give her a hand axe. I was so focused on like giving her items to like hit things really hard, I forgot to give her a 1-2 range. So the problem is I don't know what to deposit. Yeah, it's tricky. I feel like she needs all of these items, but she also needs a hand axe. I guess maybe the Sword Reaver is the best thing to throw away, because with this map we have enough deployment slots that she's not going to be used. I'm not going to need her to fight something that's holding a sword. Alright, so let's organize our characters and then we will start. So I'm going to send, I think I would like to send Alan up north. Hold on, I'm going to sneeze. Advanced Warrior says Iron. Yeah, because Steel Axe would weigh Echidna down. So I'm just having her use an Iron Axe as like her default weapon. And then most of the time she's honestly probably going to be attacking like with a Brave Axe. Or something like that. Like to try and get one-hit kills on enemies. Organize our troops a little bit. We definitely don't need Ray up here. Is this Noah? We don't want Noah in front. We want Lance in front, maybe. It's actually probably better to just have Dieck in front. So I either want to send Dieck or Alan up north. I'm thinking we send there's a lot of mages over here. Okay, who has the better resistance? 7, 3. Okay, so we'll send Dieck north and then Alan east. Alright, I'm gonna make a save state before we start just in case anything goes wrong. Not like in the terms of like resetting for a character death, but like there's a technical issue. Aether says Brave and Killer are both the same delete general option. That's true. Oak says bless you. Advanced Warrior says bless you. Advanced Warrior says, how are you feeling right now? I'm feeling a lot better. Feeling a lot better, actually. Advanced Warrior says, deposit the Iron Axe. I gotta drive now. Good luck with the run. Oh yeah, so you're saying I should deposit the Iron Axe. I don't know. I feel pretty good with the inventory that I set up. I definitely see that I probably don't need the Brave Axe and the Killer Axe, but we'll be fine. I think the Killer Axes are like really weird. They're very useful, but they're not really that valuable to keep in the long term because of how like RNG dependent they are. So they're one of the items that I feel like I can really afford to just kind of use in any situation, whereas the Brave Axe, like I would really only want to use it in a serious emergency. All right, so let's start by sending Dieck this way. Maybe send Sue with him as well, although there's going to be enemies coming on. There's going to be Wyvern Riders coming around here, so it's probably better to keep Sue on the south side. Marcus. I'm thinking of baiting the mage out with Marcus. That way I can preserve Alan's HP total. And he has pretty good resistance, right? 9 resistance, yeah. And then Alan, if Alan's behind him, then he's not. Then he gets a support bonus too. So let's do this. Equip a hand axe. Alright, so the question is, who do we send with Dieck? Maybe Echidna? Does she have the halberd? She has the halberd. Okay, yeah, definitely Echidna. Ray, it's gonna go this way. Lilina's gonna go this way. Let's send Rutger up north as well. put a bunch of horse characters over here to help hold the bridge, and then Tate can just kind of be in the middle. Either says tech issues are the bane of Iron Man runs. At least you get the toy for. There's this new thing. There's like a heart in like the bottom right corner of the chat, and it hides part of the chat, so I can't see what you're saying. At least you get the toy for her this map if you want to use her long term. Oh, which item are you talking about? I'm drawing a blank. I'm not sure exactly. I guess I could look. I actually didn't. Hold on. The body ring. Yeah, that's true. I didn't realize that was on this map. For some reason, I was thinking it might be in the desert. There's no guiding requirements on this map. So the body ring I get from this village. The owl sword I get from the bottom right village. There are vulneraries you can steal, but I mean, you know, those aren't the most useful things in the world. So if you recruit Percival this map, you actually can get a Knight Crest, which is interesting. So enemy reinforcements are going to be in the bottom left on turn 8 and turn 12. And then Melody goes directly to Roy to recruit herself. I don't know if that means she starts as a red unit or if she just flies over it as like a cutscene. I think it's a cutscene, isn't it? Excuse me. Either says the body ring is low competition. Echidna benefits a lot given her constitution score and how heavy axes are. You get the same Knight's Crest if you recruit him in chapter 15. And then he confirms that she does fly over in a cutscene. Yeah, that's what I thought. It might actually be better to send Clarine this way because these characters are going to need more support. Alright, so all we have to do... Oh, here comes Cecilia's death scene. Although she doesn't actually die. Wow, this is interesting. It's like scripted and you actually can't skip over it either. By the way, he just landed a 5% crit. Save scumming. Alright, so let's deal with these horses. Oh yeah, I remember this is one really annoying thing about this map, is that the enemies don't move like all together. It's like enemies at the top move and then at the bottom and then the top and then the bottom. So like the screen has to keep panning back and forth, which is really like stupid. Yeah, it was definitely a good idea to have Marcus bait that guy out. Because now Alan has full HP. For turn 2, which is probably going to be the most important turn of the map. Alright. Because I gotta find a way to clear as much of this stuff as possible before these Cavaliers get over here. Alright, so if I fight anything around here, I will have to worry about a Silver Lance and a Javelin. Or I can just take out these two and then kind of take it slowly. That actually might be better, because when I do that, these Paladins will move into range to allow me to take them out next turn. So let's do this. But the guys with the longbows are kind of annoying though. Yeah, that's not worth it. This might be fine. Can she attack twice? She cannot. Actually, she's at risk of being crit. Sue, maybe? Sue can hit twice. Is this another time to fish for a crit? Oh, we don't even need to fish for a crit. It's a guaranteed kill with the killer bow. Alright, Sue, dodge this. Oh, that's okay. I can pull her away. Yeah, I think Melody like flying over in the middle of a cutscene, that's pretty rare, isn't it? Like that doesn't really happen that often in Fire Emblem games. Okay, this is perfect. So we're going to set it up this way. Javelin here. Ooh, another crit from Alan. This is his second crit in a row. Either says the crit would have been nice to avoid that damage. Yeah, that's what I was hoping for, but honestly it might be fine because it just means that... Oh, never mind. Clarine's not close enough to get a heal. I was going to say Clarine could heal to get some experience, but she can't even do that. Yeah, I probably should have sent Clarine this way. Alright, hold on. I can fix this. Lalem to the rescue. Alright. So I'd like to send Marcus over here. I'm actually going to heal Marcus, because he's going to be in the front line. Either says it's relatively rare to have someone run across the map and recruit themselves. Seriously, I don't think it's that common at all. Like, especially like in a cutscene. Like, you know, sometimes you have characters who will run up to your to the main character and recruit themselves, but Yeah, it's usually not like a cutscene event. I was going to have one of these Cavaliers pull Sue back, but I don't think I need to because she's far enough back. She's not in any danger. Alright, so let's start clearing these guys out. Silver Lance, Steel Lance, Axe Reaver. Oh, we have to worry about the Axe Reaver. That's a little bit tricky. So if I go like this, I can one-shot this guy with the Halberd. The only thing I have to worry about then is how much damage this guy's going to do to me. 18. I mean, there's no way that this guy with a Javelin does as much as this guy with a Silver Lance. So yeah, okay, so this is the play. So check this out. So we go here, we one-shot him with the Halberd. This is why we brought Echidna. And then Dieck moves above her. He plugs the choke point. And because he has a steel sword, he doesn't have to worry about the Axe Reaver. We might even be able to send Rutger up here to get some action. Aether asks, how much does the Ballista do to her? I'm not really sure. Yeah. You might have a point. Well, we might have our first death. We'll see. I wonder if the Ballista will even target her, or if they're going to target Lilina. I actually completely forgot about the Ballista. I was being extremely stupid. Yeah, there's a good chance Lilina or Sue dies here. I completely blanked. I just totally forgot about the Ballista. He says Silver Bow Sniper is scary. Yeah, that's true. Actually, he might actually come over here and just shoot at somebody. Shoot at Marcus or shoot at Alan. That would be ideal. Alright, so the next thing I want to do is try to bait out this Silver Lance Paladin with Tate. He hits for 19. I think this will work. I just want to make sure she doesn't also get hit with a Javelin. It looks like she would also get hit with a Javelin, so I'm going to hold off on that. Yeah, I really should have been more careful about these Ballista. I just completely forgot about them, basically. Alright. This guy with the Javelin's really annoying because he makes it like between the Silver Lance and the Javelin. I don't think I can move Tate or Rutger forward, which means they have to just sit here doing nothing. Alright, I'm gonna move Rutger this way. Okay, let's see how this phase goes. I think Dieck can just handle all these guys, honestly. Even if he got crit there, like, he would still be fine. Alright, time to see what these snipers do. Oh, nope. Alright, let's see how he handles the Silver Lance. Silver Lance is fine. I like how my hit with a Steel Sword is better than his hit with a Silver Lance. Oh, weird. I thought that guy would use the Javelin to attack me. Okay. 11 damage from the Ballista. Oh, longbow attack. Okay, Sue surely has more defense than Lilina. Oh yeah, so Silverbow is going to come forward to attack Marcus. That's funny. So yeah, it looks like even if both Ballista targeted Lilina, it would have only done 22 damage and she still would have survived. Although, this is only possible because we trained Lilina. If we didn't train Lilina, she definitely would have been at risk here. Aether asks if they leave the castle unguarded for player phase this turn. It actually looks like it, yeah. You could technically, like, I mean, you would probably have to, you'd probably have to use like a cheat engine or something. Like, I doubt it's possible legitimately, but if you can get over here, you could actually seize the gate and just instantly win this map, right? You could actually do it before Melody recruits herself. That would be really interesting. Imagine doing that. Imagine like warping over here somehow and then clearing the map before Melody recruits herself. Which, by the way, we've got Melody. She's definitely going to be one of our main units for the rest of the run. She's pretty incredible. Almost definitely the best unit in this game. Alright, so Dieck actually if this guy hits me, if this guy crits me, I actually still survive. That's how tanky Dieck is right now. Nice, we can one-shot the Paladin with the Halberd, as long as we hit him. Nice. Echidna. She is really doing some work today. Alright. I don't think we even have to worry about this guy either. We can just go like this. Hand axe here. We got two chances to hit him with 78 accuracy. Oh, Fire Emblem 6 moment. Alright, well either way, like I said, even if this guy crits me with the killer axe, with the killer lance, I still survive. And then this guy right here, I can actually pin him in. like this. Let's use the Gant Lance. And another miss. Truly, we are playing Fire Emblem 6 today. This is the game we are playing. Remember, I'm the one who's always sitting here defending the trash accuracy in this game. Aether says, she's a top unit, but you want her off the steel for now. Dieck's a monster. Totally true. Dieck is just awesome. He's so tanky. Like, he literally got hit with a Silver Lance, a Killer Lance, a Javelin, and then if he gets crit with the Killer Lance on top of that, he still survives. Like, after all that, he just tanks everything. He's like a Revenant. Oak says, I like how she rides a dragon, if I'm being honest. Yeah, this is FE6 in a nutshell. 80% miss, 80% miss, 60% miss. Yeah, so this is Melody. We're definitely going to be using her for the rest of the run. And I agree. It's actually worth considering just giving her the body ring instead of Echidna. Because while Echidna is good, like, Melody is much better. I guess the argument is, like, Echidna needs the body ring more, whereas Melody, I guess, is, like, can be more optimal. Like, the more you invest into her, the better she's going to be as like a main carry. Whereas if you want to use Echidna at all, it requires a little bit more investment to make her functional. Alright, how do we take care of this sniper? That's the first question. And who has the Horse Slayer? Okay, Alan has the Horse Slayer, so we want to get Alan over here to hit this Paladin. I think Brave Bow, maybe? Brave Bow's not quite good enough. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Okay. Hellfire. Excuse me. I think Hellfire's the play. Oops. Well, a regular Fire Tome can do it, so let's just use a Fire Tome. Not only have we've been missing a lot of attacks, but we've been getting hit by a lot of like 50% enemy attacks. Okay, so Alan should be able to one-shot this guy with the Horse Slayer. Oh my god, Alan, you are just a Chad. Look at this. 41 damage. Goodbye, Paladin. Okay, next we have to get rid of the Sniper. I wish we could get someone over. I think we can actually dance Rutger over here. Melody can't quite reach. Okay, so what's left? Steel Lance, Javelins, Axe Reavers. The Axe Reaver's not scary at all. And then a Steel Bow. There's no more longbows. $12, $10, $13, $11, $13. Okay, hold on. So let's go Clarine here. We need to get the heal on Marcus if we're going to put him back on the front line. Go like this. I'm going to go for Steel Blade here. Nice. Alright. Aether says, Melody will get natural con boost from promotion. Ah, you're right. That's right. I think, I can't decide if I want to instant promote her or not. Because I feel like if I instant promote her, she's just going to be, like, top tier right away. Whereas if I wait a little bit longer, she'll be, like, a little bit better at the end game. It's really tricky. I don't want to move Sue forward here because the Javelin and the Ballista are risky. Maybe Alan is the choice. Go like this. Ooh, not quite enough damage. Does Noah hit a little bit harder? No, he does not. What about Ray? Ray can get the kill here if he hits. If he misses, then Noah or Alan can pick him, or Lance can pick him up. I think it's worth taking the risk here with Ray. So you go like this. You get the Javelin onto Marcus. Go with Flux here. Don't miss. Nice. Alright, we're using Ray. Let's turn his animations on. And Melody too. Welcome to the team, Ray. You just earned your spot. I'm gonna pull him back. Like so. We can have Noah drop him. Like so. Alright. I'm gonna have Lance move in position behind Alan. Get the Javelin back into Alan's hands. Actually, let's give him a hand axe. No, it's better to continue training his Lance rank, honestly. Alright. Let's keep Melody out of range of the ballista. Give her an Iron Lance. Javelin. She can't use anything other than lances right now, yeah. I really want to heal Sue, but it just hasn't happened yet. Okay, hold on. I'm going to move right here. I want to get Rutger closer to the action. Aether says, I love those blades for their accuracy. Yeah, seriously, the accuracy, like on the blade, was so helpful there. Lance in melee reach. I kind of wanted him behind Alan just because I would rather have these two at the front to fight the Axe Breaker, or Axe Reaver guy. Nice hit. Noah coming in handy as the spear bearer of the group. he's basically like the group taxi, honestly. Like that's really the main reason that that we're keeping Noah around, is literally just like to pick up units and carry them. Oh, nice dodge, Dieck. And he actually finally lands that hand axe. Okay. Yeah, this guy's gonna come in with the Axe Reaver. Marcus can just body him. I will say our Marcus ended up being a little bit slow. I'm surprised he was even able to double there. I wish Marcus was just a little... Oh, there you go. I was just saying I wish he was just a little faster. Well, now he's a little faster. Yeah, see, the Ballista only does 11 damage to Lilina. So even if she got hit with 2 Ballista last turn, she would have been fine. Alright, we get another hit with the Gant Lance. I honestly, it's kind of funny. I could just leave Tate sitting here and have her fight this enemy for the next, like, 10 turns. And I don't know what this Troubadour is trying to do. I think she's trying to get over to the village to heal the guy, but he's stuck. There's, like, no way for her to actually reach the village. Alright, I think I'm going to let Echidna get this kill. Yeah, I can just have Tate sit here. Oh. Alright, is there any reason to go across the north bridge? I guess to train Rutger's axe rank. Or Dieck's axe ranks. Sorry. Usable in here. Let Echidna get this kill. See, this is why you bring the Iron Axe, because I don't want to waste the uses on our valuable axes just to kill a Troubadour. And then when these reinforcements come from here, if we're still lagging behind, we could have Tate pick up Echidna and fly away. Alright, so the next thing we have to worry about are these 2 Wyverns. So we want to make sure we wipe out these enemies, but we want to do it in a way where the units left in range of these Wyverns can actually fight them safely. I wonder if Melody can fight them. Ah, she's just not close enough. It's a little annoying. Alright. This might be a turn where we should sandbag, I'm thinking. I think this is a sandbag turn. Because the reinforcements don't come until until turn 8. So we go like this. We heal up our wounded units. That'll also get some experience onto Clarine. Aether says you really can't. The reinforcements would ruin her. I'm not worried about the reinforcements. They're not going to be here for a while. Can Sue take 2 attacks? Oh, hold on. She doesn't need to take 2 attacks. Okay, if I park Sue right here, where Rutger's standing. Oh, she can use the longbow, by the way, but this is not the turn for it. Actually, it might be. This is actually, yeah, this is the turn to use the longbow. Check this out. So we go longbow here to chip this guy down. Rutger trades her the iron bow. So I think with her defense score being only 8, I think this wyvern right here is going to actually fly over and attack her, and then she'll counter with the iron bow, which will allow her to kill him. Ooh, just exact one shot with the steel lance. Alan is getting strong, dude. This guy is just hitting the gym. Like, let me check. What is his strength? His strength is 18. All right. We're gonna put the javelin back in his hands, and then Lance is actually gonna back up so that he's not in range of the wyverns. Okay. Next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna have Marcus take down this guy. We can't. Hold on, I can do it. So you go like this. Oh, this guy's using an Axe Reaver. Wait, why does the axe do so good against the guy with the Axe Reaver? That makes no sense. Well, whatever. This is another chance for the Iron Blade to shine. Aether says, I think there's a priority on targeting bow units at range. I don't know why, but it feels like a thing. Trade Marcus the Horse Slayer. That would have been good too, but I think this preserves uses on the Horse Slayer. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is send Melody over here. No, I don't want to use Melody. I want to use Noah. Put the Javelin back into Marcus's hands, and then we back up. And we should be fine. The only other thing I'll do is I'm actually going to put Melody here with the Javelin equipped. If the Wyvern wants to come for her instead of Sue, I'm also fine with that, because that will get experience onto Melody. Alright, let's see what they do. So the first one goes for Marcus. They really love targeting Marcus, by the way. We've learned this, like, in the last 2 streams. There's, like, some kind of AI in this game where enemies, they just want to beat up old people. They really, really hate Marcus. Oh, I still have the Light Brand in my hand. Iron Blade was great. Thank you, thank you. That was a good play, I think, on my part. Gotta give myself some praise here. That Ballista has stalled you way longer than it had any right to, while the Silver Iron Bow Sniper just charged in. Yeah, what was up with that? Oh, this guy switches to the Steel Lance. Yeah, heal this Wyvern back up so I can get more experience. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Alright, can Lance get this guy? Almost. Let's chip him down with the sword. And then someone else can probably finish him off. Alright, Rutger. Rutger doesn't have the Worm Slayer, that's surprising. Oh, the Durandal is strong against them. I just remembered that. Okay. I think we go for a killing. Look at this 67% chance to crit with the Killing Edge. Rutger. This is like the point of the game where Rutger just takes off. 77 with the Wodao. I think it's the Wodao is actually better here, because it'll preserve Killing Edge uses for later in the run. Let's go Wodao. Oh, beautiful Rutger. One shot with the Wodao. This is the point where Rutger is just going to crit every single turn for the rest of the game, so be prepared for that. If you like seeing just crits just popping off constantly, this is the game for you. I wonder if Sue can chip this guy down without finishing him, without one-shotting him. Actually, it's probably maybe have Marcus hit him with the Iron Axe. I'd like to let Melody get this kill if I can. I want to start training her, because I want to promote her as soon as possible, but I also want to get some levels onto her before I promote her. Steel Lance, go for a 59 hit. Nice. I'm getting the low accuracy hits when it matters the most, so that's good. Perfect. This is actually going to allow me to have Alan start taking a lead on the map. Right here. This really is the sword game. 67% with no supports in range. Alright, so Alan can start taking a lead on these guys. Actually, I'm not even sure if I want him to, because if I do that, he's going to steal the experience. He really does not need the experience anymore. Like, Alan is just crazy. Oh, what is happening? Oh, I must have triggered a cutscene by going across the bridge. Should we let Noah get a kill? Nah, he's only level 8. He's not going to catch up. I'm trying to dance the way that you dance in Fates, where you have a unit like walk into another unit and they dance automatically. Let Ray get some chip experience. Oh, for some, I played with the animations turned off a lot, and I completely forgot how cool his robes look with the purple and green. That is an awesome color palette. Let's top off Lilina's health. I actually don't want to let Roy get this kill because he doesn't particularly need it. And then, like I said, Noah doesn't need any experience. He's only level 8, so he's never going to catch up. So we shouldn't waste any time investing into him. Start grinding Echidna towards S rank and X's. Aether says, yeah, we're past Noah being used. Flux in FE6 is like 50% speed. It's 50% the speed of Fire Emblem 7 and Fire Emblem 8. Oh, do you mean like in terms of weight? Okay, these enemies are nowhere near. Okay, so here's the body ring. I think our considerations are Melody, Echidna, and actually possibly Tate herself might be a good use for the body ring. So right now she has 5 con. So she basically loses speed from every single, like, literally anything that Tate holds, she loses speed. So the body ring is essentially, what is it, +2? What bonus does the body ring give? Is it +2 or +3? Yeah, it's +2. Okay. Oh yeah, you're right. If I boost her con, it will lower her aid. That would actually make her worse. And her speed is already high enough to the point where I think having lowered speed isn't that big of a deal. So boosting Echidna to 11 con would let her use hand axes with barely any penalty. She won't get weighed down by iron axes. She won't get weighed down by the killer axe. So it definitely improves her a lot. But she also has a very high base speed too. So that's like another thing to consider with Echidna, is like her base speed is pretty high as is. Oh, interesting. So nomads can't use the ballista. You have to. It has to be like a sniper class, or like a true archer class. I think Echidna's the best use. I mean, the way her con score like lines up with the weight of the axes is just like too perfect. It's almost like the body ring was literally designed for her. I'm gonna let Lilina get this kill, especially because I've been holding this one-use fire tome forever. This is the perfect use for it. Get some experience under Lilina. What is her level? We must have trained her a pretty good... Yeah, she's already level 13. We've trained her a decent amount already. I'm just going to dance for some experience here. The reinforcements should be showing up soon, so we do have to worry a little bit about that. Heal Dieck. We have to worry a little bit about Tate. Her health is getting low. Yeah, I intentionally put Melody out front so that she could get some experience. Oh, she's getting good experience too. That's like another reason to not promote her. That's like, I think, one really solid argument to not promote her right away is that she's already combat capable, but she also gets good experience because of her level only being level 10 unpromoted. I actually think I want to do this. Leave him with a little bit of health left so somebody else can get the experience. Which, in this case, I think I would like to be Ray. If I'm going to use Ray, I need to start training him now. I have a lot of project units. That's probably the one... I'm being a little bit reckless with this. I think I have too many project units, and it might hurt me when we get to the end game. Look, 36% crit chance with a regular iron sword. Oh my god, Rutger. You absolute legend. You just cannot stop critting. Yeah, like there's no way to prevent Rutger from critting anymore. It's not even an option. Okay, we're gonna go like this. We're gonna have Melody go over here and intercept this guy again. Wait, actually, let's heal her first. More for the experience on Clarine, honestly. Alright, so we're gonna go like this. We're gonna bait this guy to the south. Like this. Alan can keep advancing. Yeah, it's too bad that Sue can't use the ballista. I think that would be like a pretty decent utility option. Either says OJ is another good candidate for the body ring too. I see. I know barely anything about him because this is his unit that I would basically probably never use. All right, so this situation is a little bit scary now because there's going to be units coming from behind, and then Dieck is kind of trapped over here alone on the bridge. I could have Tate pick him up and run away if things get too scary. Silver Lance, Killing Edge, Axe Reaver, Steel Sword. Okay, hold on. Steel Sword, Axe Reaver, Killing Edge. Excuse me, I think the play is to go right here. Yeah, the play is to go right here with the hand axe equipped. This is going to let him fight these 3 enemies on this enemy phase. And then next enemy phase, we can finish cleaning them up and then worry about the Axe Reaver. The other consideration is to put Echidna over here if she can reach, which actually she can't reach anyway. That's fine. We'll get her ready for combat next turn. So I'm going to use the body ring on her. So now that she has 11 con, she's not weighed down as much by all of these axes. It's basically +2 speed on Echidna, if you want to think of it that way. Then we're going to trade her back her item, her axe. I wonder if it's time to promote... Tate, because she can't contribute to combat right now. She's falling behind. Like, she can't fight these cavaliers. She can't fight these paladins in her current state. We got a 56% chance to hit against the Killing Edge. Oh, we landed two shots at 56. This is a little bit annoying though because we didn't quite kill this guy, which means he's gonna be blocking the space, which means we can't fight the paladin this turn. Yeah, that ended up really sucking. That did not work the way I wanted it to work. And it's tough too because actually if I want to rescue him, what I would do is I would have him back up first and then Tate would pick him up after that. I don't think he really needs to be rescued though. I mean, these guys barely do any damage to him. The scariest guy is the one with the Killing Edge, right? I'm pretty sure that if I just have Dieck stand right here with the Steel Sword, he will just be completely fine. Oak says, our 2 kings, Rutger and Dieck, are doing their best. They're seriously... Honestly, the one person that I would praise the most right now, though, is Alan for sure. Like, Alan is just going absolutely nuts. Alright. These guys have 7 move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Da, da. So we'll put Echidna here. The hand axe equipped. I'm pretty sure this will actually bait the guy over here to attack Echidna. So this guy might run over here and fight Echidna. If not, like, I seriously think Dieck can fight all of these enemies without dying. I didn't even calculate their damage. I'm just like 99%. I'm like 90% sure that Dieck can handle everything that's about to happen on this enemy phase. He's just too good. He's just crazy. I need to chip this guy down before Melody finishes him off. Lelina, calm down. Hold on, where's our boy Noah? There we go. Noah can do it. Wow, Noah's accuracy is really bad. Lance, do you want to try? There you go. Yeah. And then if she ends up missing one of these attacks, we can let Lelina get the kill. I think what makes Lelina really good right now. I'm kind of like examining Lelina as a unit. And I think what makes her really good right now is that not only does she hit insanely hard, but usually when I check her damage, her accuracy is usually 100%. So it's like not only does she hit really hard, but she doesn't miss. That's a really important quality to have. Nice level up Clarine. This guy's got a sword. I mean, if I wanted to go really fast, I would have Alan bait this guy out. But once again, I'm trying to get some experience onto Melody. So maybe I should have Melody fight that guy. Reinforcements should be coming this turn. Perhaps. It doesn't really matter because... Oh, they come from the top left. For some reason, I thought they came from the bottom left. This is actually kind of worse. This puts my team at the top in a much worse position. Yeah, these guys are like nothing to Dieck. This is Dieck is just about to solo the entire top half of the map by himself. Either says they come based on your overall position. Oh, that's really interesting. I'm just fascinated right now, just watching Dieck just go to work. I mean, even that silver lance only had a 54% chance to even hit him. Would be nice if he was holding an elixir, though. This is where Percival retreats. Oh, you know, honestly, I think it's probably not. I think it's actually pretty possible to get to Percival. For some reason, I thought he left way sooner. I realized that Percival just left. Either says, whenever you cross the midpoint of the map with one squad, they spawn near the other squad. Ah. It's why on hard mode, the recommended strategy is to just send everyone on one path. That makes a lot of sense. I didn't really consider that. Alright, I kind of wish Dieck had an elixir right now. That's the only thing I can say. Okay, hold on. What do the javelins do against him if he's using a hand axe? 5 damage each. That is pretty risky, honestly. I could have him back up and then have Tate rescue him. That might be what I have to do here. And then Echidna has to survive a round of combat against these guys. Yeah, my top team is in a lot of danger right now. Nah, actually not that much danger at all. So I think the play is to have him back up. And then Tate can pull him out. Like this. And then we fly away. And then Echidna... I wonder if she can take these attacks from the Killer Lance and the Silver Lance. Because if she can, it would be a good idea to have her standing here with the Halberd. Okay, so the Silver Lance has 27 attack. He's definitely not going to double her. Okay, so 27 attack. She has only 8 defense. That means she's going to take 21 damage from the Silver Lance. That's tricky. Because the Killer Lance is definitely going to be scary. Yeah, the Killer Lance is going to hit her for 18 damage. I think what I do is I have her move... I think... Ow. I just bit my tongue. Either says if she's on the forest, she's in good shape. I'm not sure. I don't think she can take 2 hits, even with +1 defense. Yeah, because then she'd have to worry about these guys over here too. I think actually her current position might actually be better, because then she only has to fight this guy and this guy. But then the problem is, after she fights those two, then she's going to be surrounded next turn. Yeah, this is getting really ugly. This is getting really ugly. Maybe the house? House gives 10 of Avoid. I think putting her on the house and then hoping that... Oh god. Ah! That's really bad. I don't know if I even equipped the item that I wanted. I didn't even equip the halberd. I really need to be careful about these misclicks. This is like the 4th time that I've clicked on something. Well, we're gonna have to hope that... I mean, we were already going to have to hope that she dodges these attacks. But now it's like even worse. Oh my god, I put her in the absolute worst position too. This sucks. Well, Echidna's probably dead. I mean, that was going to punish me eventually. I've been doing that all run, where I accidentally click on something too fast instead of trying to highlight it. This was just the time where it just absolutely punished me. Yeah, Echidna's like, there's like a 99% chance that Echidna's dead right now. Oh, can you guys hear those police sirens? Alright, it might be an ambulance. Either says vaguely. Ah, so you can hear it, okay. Just a slight sound in the background for 1 second. Well, that answers my questions. I've always been wondering, like, how much can people hear of, like, the background noises when I'm streaming? So apparently you can hear stuff. Yeah, I think Echidna's dead. We might have our first death. She died to technical difficulties. Namely the fact that for some reason the button just seems to press twice sometimes when I only want to press once. Alright. Yeah, she's holding a lot of valuable gear. It's going to be pretty unfortunate. Alright. I mean, the thing is, like, even if she survived this enemy phase, it was still going to be pretty hard to get her out of here, just because of how many enemies are swarming up there. And Tate's the only person that can help her escape. Okay, she dodged the Killer Lance. That's pretty clutch. If she dodges the Silver Lance, we might be in good shape. Okay, the Steel Lance has almost no chance of hitting her. You know what? She actually might be better than in a better position than I thought. The only thing that really sucks is that she couldn't equip the Halberd. If she was holding the Halberd right now, this enemy phase would have been just perfect. Yeah, I think she's actually going to survive, but it just like we're not getting rid of any of these enemies. So next turn we just have the same problem. She got very lucky. Yeah, I mean, she got lucky, but then again, a lot of these hit rates are like 12%. So not that lucky. This was actually kind of an expected outcome. Ooh, speed level up too. Okay, now what do we do? Do we just leave her sitting here? The 29% on the Silver Lance was a lucky dodge. Yeah, you're right about that. Can I one-shot the guy with the Silver Lance? That's the question. I cannot. I think I move... Considering how many enemies I have to fight next turn, I think the play is to move onto the forest and just try again next turn. Go like this. Go for the Halberd. Get the one-shot here. That way I only have to dodge one Silver Lance next turn, and then a bunch of like low percent hits from axes and javelins. We will have to deal with another Killer Lance though, and an Axe Reaver. Ooh, the Axe Reaver is the scary one. I can't get her out of here. That's the thing. Yeah, use to park on the forest and then use the Halberd against the Paladin. I think that's the play. And then, like, with the Halberd, we can actually thin out the enemy numbers, too. This isn't an out-of-the-woods position, but she's better off. I agree. It would honestly be... Oh, Horse Slayer. Horse Slayer's not actually that dangerous. The problem is, I would like Tate to go up here, trade her items, and then fly away, but I don't think she has enough movement to get away from the Wyverns. So she would have to go 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7. Yeah, she wouldn't be able to get away. Ugh, tricky, tricky, tricky. I wonder if the hand axe or the halberd is better here. The hand axe is better for thinning out the enemy numbers. The halberd is better for getting rid of the dangerous enemies faster. If we do this, we're gonna burn through all of our halberd uses. But here's my logic. If I do this, I'm gonna use a bunch of halberd uses and potentially break the halberd. If I don't do this and Echidna dies, I lose the halberd anyway. Yeah, so we've got pretty good avoid and pretty good defense on this forest. Tate cannot fight this guy. Gonna drop Dieck here. And then move here. It might be possible to rescue Echidna next turn. This is pretty tense, but it's actually pretty fun. This is what I meant about like Fire Emblem 6 being really fun. Because of like just how you never know what's going to happen. Like, I would never have imagined that I was going to get into this situation. I thought my team on the top lane was like perfectly safe. And now like everything up there is just pure chaos. And we're depending on these like these really inconsistent hit rates. Let's go, Lilina. Oh, nice dodge. I think we go here. Like this. And then we'll have to let someone else get the kill. We might even be able to dance here. Not really. There's nobody in range for dancing. We'll let Rutger get the kill. As I mentioned a couple times, he's actually a little bit behind on experience. Although honestly, like the Swordmaster promotion on its own was like enough just to make Rutger just an absolute beast. Like I remember he was struggling early on in this run, and now it's like you just promote him to Swordmaster and he's just unstoppable. I'm gonna put Marcus behind Alan for the support bonus. Either says, the Paladins are where to kill you if you're unlucky. I doubt you'll safely get Echidna out as an extraction, but she might be able to score the necessary results on her own. I don't know. I think there's a chance to get her out. But yeah, it's definitely. I think it's more likely that she actually survives this combat, which is crazy, by the way. If she survives this combat, like come on, like that would be pretty epic. Like that kind of moment, like you can't plan for that. But if she doesn't, or like if she doesn't kill all of those enemies on her own, I think it'll be possible to get her out either next turn or the turn after that. Oh, that's very interesting. Those guys just ran away. They did not attack her, and this guy's just running away. Okay, this honestly might save her life. The fact that these Cavaliers are being really weird. Ah, they're in heal mode. Okay, yeah, they're just like running away. The one with the Killer Lance running away is like a huge deal, because that's one of the ones that was a serious threat. That Killer Lance crit could have been the death of her. Okay, so the Horse Slayers have pretty good hit chance, so we do have to be worried about those. We're doing pretty good here. The Axe Reaver, I knew the Axe Reaver was going to hit me. We're a little bit worried about this Silver Lance. Okay, nice. I think if that Silver Lance hit, we probably would have been in trouble. We might be okay now. Javelin. Not too worried about a Javelin. The problem is, next turn, a lot of these ones, they're going to come back out of heal mode. Like this guy up here who just healed himself, and now this guy who got healed. So next turn, she's going to have to deal with both of those attacks now. Okay, so we could get close enough to pick her up, but we wouldn't be able to get close enough to get away. Go like this. Tate here. I think we have to survive one more round. But if we get rid of this guy, like the Axe Reaver's gone. The Killer Lance is still in heal mode, so the Killer Lance is not going to attack me this turn. And then I can get this guy with the hand axe. I think I feel pretty safe right now. I feel pretty safe. Check this out. We go like this. And now if this misses and I get hit with the Silver Lance, I'm in a lot of trouble. But if this, as long as this hits, of course. As long as this hits, okay, we're pretty safe now. I think Echidna is pretty safe. I think Echidna is pretty safe here, because the only thing left now is like Javelins. The Horse Slayer is probably going to hit me. That's like the scariest one. That's going to chip down my health again. And then if I get any like unlucky hits from one of these Javelins, it's going to get pretty scary. Dieck's at pretty close to full health now. I wonder if I should start sending him around the left, or if I should think about picking him up with Tate next turn. I'm going to send Lalem back here. I don't think she'll reach in time to matter, but I mean, you never know. I want to let Lilina pick up this kill. Nice. Remember the Wyverns and Tate's health. Yeah, I know. Ace is level up for Echidna. Strength and defense is just what she needed to survive this turn, yeah. Oak says, sorry, I keep skipping out for customers, so I keep missing a lot. Oh, it's okay. So basically what you're missing is that Echidna has been trapped up here by herself. She's been fighting an entire army of enemies, and somehow she's still alive, which is crazy. She had pretty good odds to die like 2 turns ago, and she's still fighting, so pretty nuts. And by the way, I think the body ring definitely contributed to that. So if we didn't give her the body ring, she might not have been able to survive all this crap. Now granted, if she dies, it means that we lose the body ring. So that's less good, but you take what you can. Wow, this guy is tanky. This actually might be a kill that we give to either Rutger or Alan. I think Rutger probably needs it more. And he's got a crit chance too. If he crits me, I still survive. If I crit him, he dies. I think I'm willing to take this gamble. Oh wow, Rutger didn't crit. You don't see that often. Two attacks in a row where he doesn't crit. Oh dang, she's a survivor. Either says heroes are pretty dang strong. Yeah, I mean, if you want evidence of how strong heroes are, just look at Echidna up here. Just holding this entire army by herself. I thought Dieck was going to do it. And actually, Echidna's the one doing it. That's crazy. Alright. Can Milady pick up this kill safely? She can get this kill, but it's not very safe. I don't want to take any more risks, honestly. We're taking enough risks right now with Echidna. I think it's better to just let Alan get the kill. I mean, he can make good use of this experience. Yeah. I'm going to change up the BGM. Give me a second. That should be good. I mean, she won't die unless she gets, what, double 2% hits, 12%, 5% result. Not bad for a small something marsupial. Sorry, there's a little heart on the bottom right of the chat, and it like blocks the chat, so I can't read what people are saying. I have to look into how to get rid of that. By the way, I got the Alm Sword, or the Owl Sword. It has a pretty low weight and a pretty high might, so it's a pretty good weapon. Yeah, we're kind of past the point of using Lance or Noah, honestly. Neither one of them can really be salvaged for long-term use. Alright, Dieck, you can stay right here. Alright, them going into heal mode, that helps a lot. We can chip these guys down with the hand axe. That miss kind of sucks. Excuse me. Oh, that guy's still healing too. Oh yeah, Echidna is completely fine. If these guys are just going to sit here healing themselves, we're not in any danger. Although I say that, I'm going to get punished for it. Ooh, this guy was smart enough to switch to a steel sword. That's a little scary. Alright, we're getting close to the point where we can send Tate back up there safely. So first thing I do is I heal her up. And honestly, like, even if Tate can't pick up Echidna, she can actually bait one of the Wyverns away. Potentially. It's tricky though, because I don't know how much damage he's going to do to me. I think the play is actually to... hold on. He's got a Javelin, he's got a Javelin. I think taking out the guy with the steel sword might actually be more important. Because he has the higher chance of hitting me on enemy phase. Yeah, this guy has 0% accuracy, or 1% accuracy, so I don't really have to worry about him. Maybe taking out the Wyvern. If I take out the Wyvern, I can let Tate get closer. If I take out the guy with the sword, I'm less likely to get hit next turn. Let me check Tate's combat versus this guy. Okay, so he has 9 speed. He's very unlikely to double her, right? 14 speed. Although she's getting significantly weighed down. And he hits for 23. Or it would be 21 with the javelin. I'm pretty sure she survives a round of combat with this guy. And she would pull him away from Echidna. Plus, he's very likely to go into healing mode. I think taking out this guy is important. I think taking out the guy with the sword is very important. Because if I don't take him out, he has the highest chance of hitting me next turn. I'm pretty sure Tate can fight this guy. Even with the javelin equipped and like weighing her down, I think she can fight him. Go like this. Plus, I really think he's going to go into healing mode. We should have started sending Dieck this way last turn, by the way. Lalem is kind of stranded over here doing nothing. Small spiky marsupial. Ah, okay. Aether says, yeah, the heart is garbage. Apparently it's a channel toggle. Ah, okay, so I can toggle it off. If I don't eliminate the steel sword guy, he would have gotten healed next turn. Yeah, that's another thing too. Yeah, there's a lot of reasons why I think it was the right play to take out the steel sword. Alright. Melody here. I'm going to trade her the javelin. And then finish off this guy with Lilina. I think next chapter is the desert, right? Sue can go here, as long as she has an iron bow equipped. I think next chapter is the desert. Let's go Marcus. This is the map where it's actually, I think it might be a good idea to use the arena. Like, if I'm going to use the arena at all, I think this would be the map to do it. It feels pretty safe, in fact. Like, I have a couple units that, like, I mean, look at Echidna. Oh. I did not realize there was another round of reinforcements coming. Okay. He goes with the Steel Lance. Nice, we can chip him down. That really helps because we pulled this guy off of Echidna for 1 turn. Alright, that's 1 less guy to worry about next turn. I think Echidna can start moving right across the bridge now. Alright. The thing is, I think Dieck can handle these guys. Right now, like, because he's been healed back up to full. Either says, are there more reinforcements soon? Yep, they just showed up. Look at this. He's going after Marcus instead of Lilina. These guys really do not like Marcus. Or I guess they really like Marcus. You can look at it either way. Alright, so let me check, make sure there's nothing too dangerous here. Axe Reaver, Steel Sword, Javelin, Lance, Killer Lance. The Axe Reaver is the most annoying one. Oh, perfect. The Axe Reaver... What does he do against me if I'm using the hand axe? He's not really that dangerous. Plus, if I hit twice, I actually one-round him. So let's go like this. We're going to have to start backing Lalem up. We put her all the way over here for basically no reason. Well, actually, there's a good reason. Because it's going to help Clarine get away next turn. So Dieck can fight these guys. Honestly, this is a good map for Dieck and Echidna to get a ton of experience. The Gant Lance doesn't finish this guy off. The Iron Lance does, but I have to hit twice. But if I miss, he still doesn't kill me next turn. So I think this is fine. This is a calculated risk. Nice. Good kill, Tate. Alright, I was thinking about having Echidna run away, but it actually might be a good idea to send her to the left to meet up with Dieck. Because all that's left is a Killer Lance, a Javelin, and a Horse Slayer. I don't know if this might be the time to use the Brave Axe. Just to guarantee that this guy's not going to hit me for 13 damage. I mean, we have 30 uses. And plus, if these guys do attack me, one of them is going to use the Javelin anyway. Which means it's not going to use I'm not going to use any Brave Axe charges. I think this is worth the Brave Axe. I mean, Echidna has fought so hard to stay alive. It would be really stupid to let her die to the Horse Slayer here. That's worth the Brave Axe use, in my opinion. She earned it. Alright, I'm going to do the opposite this turn. I'm going to have Lilina shoot first, and then Melody is going to finish this guy off for the experience. Dieck is going to wreck this crew. I totally agree. I actually can't wait to see how Dieck handles this. No need to take any risks. We are 100% on the same page. I think it's time to promote Sue. I think it's not going to be, like, think about next map, she's going to be in the desert. It's not going to be possible for her to gain 100 more experience to get to level 17 while moving, like, as a nomad in the desert. It's just not going to be possible. It's time to promote her. Yeah, she's going to be useless next map without the promotion. And then by that point, like, I would have wished that I had a promoted Sue. Is that a feather? I don't think I ever noticed that before. 2 strength, 1 speed, 2 defense. Perfect. That's a really great promotion. Now she can use swords too. Wow, what rank is the owl sword? Who's holding it? Melody? It's D rank, so she can't use it. But I can trade her an iron sword. So Sue is finally starting to become a serious force to be reckoned with. Now that she can cover herself at 1 range. So not only is she like a good unit for just deleting flyers, but she can also cover herself at 1 range. I'm going to send Marcus up here to do some shopping. Yeah, see, this Javelin actually is a good thing on this turn because it helps me conserve my Brave Axe uses. Alright, so the Axe Weaver is the most scary thing here. Ugh. Annoying. I thought somebody with a Javelin would have come after me. I guess not. Probably because these guys block each other's spaces. Alright, so what I do here is I back up. I think I just keep the hand axe equipped. Clarine runs away. Nothing can actually reach her, but I'm still gonna dance with Lalum. Actually, because nothing can reach her, I'm actually gonna have her heal up Dieck. No, I'm not, because this if I keep Lalum too close, Lalum's not gonna be able to get away next turn. I'm smart. Steel Lance, Javelin, Killer Lance. I think I go like this. I get the guy with the Killer Lance so that he doesn't threaten Echidna or Dieck on a future turn. No, Nova Ed says, how's the run been going as a whole, casualty-wise? We're on 0 deaths. 0 deaths. Echidna almost died this chapter. She had to fight about 20 enemies up here by herself, and she is still trucking along. So we have a really powerful Echidna. She is very self-sufficient. She was completely able to handle this flank all by herself. Thanks for coming, by the way. Thanks for joining the stream. Either says the Paladin blocked the Javelin guy's space because he was 1 range only, and the 1-2 guy moves after. Yeah, 2 range moves after 1 range. I have to keep reminding myself of that. Like every stream, I have to remind myself at least once about how the enemies move in this game. Interesting. If I move Tate over here to the right, she would only be in range of 1 guy with a Javelin. The question is if she can survive a round of combat with him. His speed's not high, so he's not going to double her. He's going to hit her for 19. -8 defense. I mean, she can definitely take that if she has 8 defense, right? I mean, the only thing of value she's holding is the Elysian Whip. And if she drops that, it would have been used to promote her anyway, so it's not really a loss. I think this is a good play. Alright, Marcus, time to do some shopping. I definitely want a Killing Edge. I honestly might want to. Just because the thing about the Killing Edge, the reason why it's so underrated is because it has such a low weight. That's the thing that really makes the Killing Edge so good. I don't even use it for the crits. It's the same with like the Killer Lances. Like killer weapons in general, having really low weight is like one of their best qualities. We definitely need more javelins. And killer bows too. Like I love killer weapons. I've really come to be a huge fan of killer weapons because of their low weight and high accuracy. Alright. The map ends when we seize, right? Take the throne, yeah, so we can kill this guy now. I don't want to risk Sue taking a crit here. So I'm going to use either Rutger or Alan. I don't want to risk Rutger taking a crit here. So we're going to use Alan. He's perfectly fine, even if he gets hit twice. The other thing about the run is that Alan is just a crazy, awesome, unstoppable boss killer. And he just kills everything. If I chip him down enough, it might actually be worth it, the risk of going for this shot. But not yet. Alright, Ray. Actually, I wonder if Ray can fight this guy safely too. It's so funny on this map how it jumps back and forth between the units. Like, you'd think they would move all the units in one area first. Ooh, Alan is getting good experience just from fighting this guy. Alright, let's take out the Axe Reaver guy. Once this guy's gone, like, this pack is not scary at all. Alright, some of the enemies are splitting left to go for Echidna, which I think is fine. Especially because if there are fewer enemies for Dieck to deal with, it'll be possible to send him back to the left anyway. I would like to get Echidna back onto a force though, if she's gonna have to fight all these guys. And plus her hand axe is broken now too. Alright. The thing is, like, the fact that they all went to the left means that Dieck can just clear out the rest of these guys easily next turn. Killer Lance, Javelin. What's more dangerous, the Silver Lance or the Killer Lance? I wish I had a better axe. That's 21 damage, potentially. This is 12 damage, so I think the Killer Lance is actually the more dangerous one. Go like this. Go like this. No crit, no crit. Nice dodge. Perfect. How's the run? Oh, sorry. We gotta restock Noah's holdings, and the longbow should work. What, you think Noah's doesn't have enough spears? Alright. Let's just get Lalem and Clarine out of here. Actually, maybe not. It actually might be a good idea to keep them nearby in case Rutger or Echidna need some help. Alright, so what's left over here? Javelins, steel lances, javelins. Okay, I want to take out the guy holding the javelin so that he can't hit me from range next turn. This is going to help thin out their numbers. I wish I could get onto that forest, but I know that I can't. Let's equip the halberd. Yeah, let's equip the halberd. Let's just thin out. Let's just get rid of all these enemies next turn. I think she just reached S rank. No, A rank. Do you need S rank for the legendary weapons, or is A rank good enough? Yeah, let's try the longbow. The longbow hits pretty hard, too. Honestly, though, with the amount of experience Alan has been getting, it actually might be worth it to just park Alan here and let him keep fighting this enemy. Alright, I don't think Marcus going for the arena is a good idea. But I think there are units who can fight in the arena. Okay, we definitely need Flux. I want another Mend Staff. I definitely want to Restore Staff. Oh no, my transporter's full. We need somebody who has like an empty inventory to come up here and do some shopping. And that is going to be Melody. Sort of. And we just finished emptying our convoy last turn too, or before this chapter, and it's already full again. Aether says no. I had to give some of his weapons to Melody on this map. Ah, okay. I mean that's fine. Yeah, let's empty out of our convoy before the next chapter, because it is starting to get too full to the point where we can't even do shopping. All right, I think everything's set. Let me just triple check. Yeah, we're good. All right. Because Alan is getting good experience just for fighting this guy. He doesn't even need to get the kill shot. He just needs to hit this guy, and he gets like 10 experience each time. Nice. Alright, Halberd should get the one shot here. Yeah, these are getting into pretty scary hit rates because they're about 25% chance to hit. And she really can't take very many of these attacks. Nice. Okay. Yeah, we're out of danger. Even this, like if I get hit with the Silver Lance, it's not scary at all. Javelin. Tate's getting some good experience just chipping down this guy. That's funny. Okay, this guy's got a Javelin. He's gonna be really annoying, but there's nothing I can do. Let's just let Echidna start killing these clerics. I'm surprised Alan already has an S rank. We've been using him a lot. He was our main combat unit for like almost the entire first half of the game. Ugh. Well, that's +1 experience, right? Let's go Dieck. We're getting pretty close to the end of this chapter. Nice, strength level up. I wonder if we should send Rutger to the arena. I think Rutger would be a good candidate, especially because he has S rank in swords already. All right, so we wanted to buy a Restore Staff that we couldn't fit in our inventory, and then I also want to get a Elfire, either an Elfire or a Thunder. I think Elfire is better because it's not really that heavy at all. That should be good. Does Melody do good in the arena? Probably not, right? I want to let Alan fight this guy one more turn so he can level up, and then I'm going to have Sue try to get the kill. And don't worry, I'm being very careful about Tate. I know that she can't get killed. Alright. Oh, not enough to chip him down. 99. Let's, okay. Well, if Alan misses again, he'll actually level up even if he misses his next attack. Aether says, it's more that he also has 3 weapon types and weapon ranks are a slog in this game. I wouldn't honestly trust anyone in the arena, but then I'm very risk averse. Yeah. I think Melody in the arena is a bad idea. There's something about like the way that that the game calculates enemies in the arena. I don't remember how it works, but it like makes certain characters better in the arena than others. I just don't know which ones are good and which ones are bad. That's the thing. I didn't want to sit here fighting this guy forever. It'd be nice if Lalum was over there on the right-hand side to help with the boss, but okay. This is fine. Clarine, a little bit more experience. Let's make sure that we promote our units that we want to promote before the end of this map, because remember, you can't promote in the prep menu. I have to keep that in mind. Alright, if Alan gets hit twice in a row, he does die, so let's just have him wait this turn. Let's move Marcus closer to him. He gets his support bonuses. I think Melody in the arena is a bad idea, especially because she's not on full health right now. I think Rutger in the arena is a good idea. I think Rutger can handle it. Alright. I'm ready to gamble. We've already gambled with the Echidna's life, now let's gamble with Rutger's life. Okay, that's the level up I wanted on Alan. He got strength, skill, and luck. Not bad. I mean, he already hits insanely hard, but you can never really say no to having more strength. Okay. 600 gold, that seems like a good wager. I'm pretty sure like the lower gold wagers are for easier combats. Bishop with lightning. The bishop does 13 damage to Rutger, assuming he even hits. He does have a crit chance, that's a little bit scary. Rutger doubles him. Yeah, we're fine here. Nice. Good experience on Rutger. And we got 1200 gold back. That was worth it. Yeah, 600 is pretty safe. I have a pretty good feel for like what is safe and what's risky in the arena. 600 actually is very safe. Usually like the arena costs are from like 700 to like 1200. Strength on Echidna, that's good. Yeah, I'm surprised they offered 600 as a promoted unit too. I don't think I rarely see that. Even that was pretty risky though. I mean, that bishop could have killed me if he landed a crit, or if I missed too many of my own attacks. All right, this guy's down to 11 health. Is there any way we can guarantee Sue 100% accuracy? We can use the Brave Bow. That will give us 2 chances to hit before the enemy would be able to hit us back. Iron Bow is 87 accuracy. This is 82. I think Iron Bow's fine here. If I miss and he hits and he crits me, I would be pretty surprised. Alright, is there anything left to do on this map? Maybe promote Melody, or wait next map to promote her. I don't think I have an Elysian Whip anyway. Actually I do, I have the one that Tate's holding. But I think I think the last thing we need to do is promote Tate. I think Tate needs to be promoted for the next map. Yeah, so next turn we'll have Echidna kill this guy, we'll have Tate promote, and then we'll seize the throne. Okay. Whatever. You probably only get like 10 experience for killing that guy anyway. I think we promote Clarine too. It would have been nice to get her one more level, especially because she's kind of close. The Troubadour has chosen life. Yeah, that was... He just like... he really just booked it. I think I'm going to promote everybody that I can. I've been holding off on these early promotions long enough. I could get a level from sitting here and healing Clarine. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I would get bored really fast. I think it's time to promote Tate. She's not going to be useful as an unpromoted Pegasus in the next chapter. But she'll be very useful as a promoted Falco Knight. And she's not going to reach level 20 before the end of the run anyway. Get a heal here. Yeah, next chapter has a lot of scary enemies. You're dead right about that. It's been a while since I've played, but there are things that I remember, and one of the things I remember is that you can't really screw around on the next map. which is why I kind of wish I had a second Elysian Whip, because it might be time to promote Melody. I'll just have her hold one when she goes into the next chapter. It's also probably time to promote Lilina too, but I didn't bring a guiding ring for her. So let's remember to give Lilina the other guiding ring, and Melody the other Elysian Whip in the next chapter. Excuse me. Alright, let's seize. Oh, we can't seize. Roy wasn't close enough to the throne. That's so funny. I can't believe that Troubadour is just running away like that. We've got a pretty good squad of promoted units now, I think. I don't have another guiding ring yet. Yeah, you're right. I think you get a second one in this map. I think so too. I don't think I'm going to try to fight the bonus bosses. They're pretty scary. There's not much reason to really fight them. Not that I can think of. Unless I'm forgetting something. Do they drop something good? Maybe. My browser's being a little bit laggy. Specifically the one that I use to keep up with chat. Alright. Well, we're definitely bringing Rutger. We don't need Noah anymore. We're not going to need Lance. Like, Noah and Lance, like, their main value is being able to move really far, and they can't do that in the desert, so it's actually fine to just bench them here. Alan and Marcus and Dieck will be useful. I think Echidna is better to bring here. Lilina, and then maybe Ray is good because he can move really far in the desert. Although we kind of want to bring a thief with us for the guaranteed item drops, so that we don't have to spam wait while searching for items. Yeah, hold on, I might have to reset my browser. I'm not going to be able to read chat for a minute, so whatever you're saying, I can't read it right now. Give me just 1 minute. So I'm thinking it's between Ray, Astol, or maybe Lalem. Maybe Fanny, but not really, because I haven't leveled her at all, so if she goes out, she's just gonna die. Oh, you know what? Because of the Fog of War, it's definitely Astol. Okay, so the next question is whether Marcus or Ray is more valuable, which sounds like a weird question, but remember Marcus can't move very far on this map. What is Marcus's movement like on this map? First, let's save. It doesn't show his movement. I think Marcus's movement on this map is like 3 tiles, maybe. It's either like 2 or 3 tiles. It's like really bad. It's been a while since I've seen Mamkut. That's probably, honestly, like, the worst. I think that's the worst thing about this translation patch. Instead of Manakete. Which, honestly, that might not even be the right way to pronounce it. I think people say Manakete. I say Manakete. I think we need to bring Astol with us for vision. Lilina, because she can move around, good. And then Dieck and Rutger, because they're on foot, which is going to make them better combat units. I honestly think Ray is actually a better unit here than Marcus. I don't know. I'm about to check the. I'm about to finally be able to look at the chat. So you're gonna have to tell me. I'm gonna see what your opinions are on Dieck versus Marcus, or sorry, Ray versus Marcus. Okay, hold on. There's like a million messages that I have to catch up on. they're pretty much always a death risk, no drops, and you'll probably want to have the treasure map open. Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have the treasure map open. Honestly, I usually bring 2 thieves. You don't have unlimited time to find everything, that's true. You also have the free deployed Cecilia to cover some staffing needs. Ah, you're right, Cecilia. I think most horse units are 2 tiles, maybe 3 at best. I think Mamkut is because these are artificials. They might have a slightly different Japanese term. I think, I mean, I might be wrong, but I think it's just this translation patch. I think this translation patch literally just calls them all Mamkuts. They don't, like, there are no Maniketes in this game, but we'll see later on in the game. The sandstorm is causing a little bit of lag too on the emulator. So I think we bench Clarine because we're going to get Cecilia anyway. So that frees up 1 slot. And that actually is the slot that we can use for either Ray or Chad. I think Ray is better. I know having 2 thieves would be good, but our Chad is like so weak that we can't even afford to bring him. Like if we bring Chad, he would just get killed anyway. So there's not really any value to bringing Chad with us. I wonder why I never sold that red gem. That would have freed up the inventory space last chapter and made shopping a little bit easier. Aether says, I can't remember what Fa is marked as. I don't. We'll find out when she joins. I usually send an untrained thief left and down at first, then straight up to get the silver card, and then hard right to the throne, since they'll fall behind everyone either way, and the way stays clear. And what's in the bottom left again? Binding Blade. I have to open up the treasure map again too, because my stupid browser had to be completely reset. Yeah, I know there's a limited number of turns, but honestly it's like 25 turns. Like you have plenty of time. Actually this map doesn't show the treasure. Let me go to the other map. Here's the treasure map. Okay, so the bottom left is a speed wing, then a talisman. Top left is a silver card. Yeah, it actually might be worth it to send somebody to the bottom left. The only problem is the enemies on the left hand side. There's no enemies on the left originally, but the reinforcements show up on turn 7. So yeah, that actually gives us plenty of time. Interesting. I'm a little bit scared about these wyverns in the top left, and the Manikiti as well, or the Mamkut, I guess. I'm formulating some ideas in my head. So who else would we not really need to bring? I think it honestly might be a good idea to bench Lilina here, which sounds weird. I know. Either that or Ray. Because I'm not going to have the guiding ring that I need to promote them, so both of them would have to be running around as unpromoted. Plus, I'm going to have Sophia, because Sophia joins this chapter too, right? So let's bench Ray. Oops. Bring Lilina with us. Can he use the L-Sword? He can. Bottom left starts clear. If you can't clear those up fast, you're in trouble, but you have anti-dragon weapons. Honestly, given you don't have a promoted attacking magic unit, I'd send Durandal left or a Wormslayer. Rutger, maybe? What do these wyverns have equipped? They probably all have javelins, because just for the sake of being as annoying as possible. I can't see them though, so it's hard. I can't check what they have equipped. Honestly, I wanted to buy more hand axes, and I didn't do it because the stupid convoy was full. This is gonna bite me. The fact that I don't have enough hand axes. It's gonna be a while before I can buy again, I think. I don't need the halberd this chapter. She can use a silver axe. Definitely don't want to use the devil axe. I don't think we have a Worm Slayer. If we do, somebody's already holding it. Maybe Roy? Oh, Dieck's holding it. Okay. Yeah, we're running low on hand axes. This is getting tricky. That problem with the storage last chapter really hurt us, because it caused me to forget the hand axes. Ugh. I'm pretty sure Dieck can just like fight the wyverns without needing to use the Worm Slayer. So it's actually better to let somebody else have the Worm Slayer. I'm also going to give him an elixir because he really would have appreciated that last chapter. So I want to give the Worm Slayer to somebody like Rutger, maybe. That way I don't have to waste Durandal charges. Maybe even Echidna would be like a better user for the... Yeah, this is actually better. So we like this. We keep the Durandal on him because he's the only one who can use it. And then we give Echidna the Worm Slayer in case she has to like one hit kill a wyvern at some point. Sue, she's pretty well equipped. Roy, Lightbrand, Killing Edge, Rapier. I think the Lance Raver is actually a good weapon for Roy because he doesn't have any other way of dealing with Lance fighters. I'm trying to get a feel for my army right now. Okay, I have one more space, so I'm gonna put Chad in the remaining spot. So my squad feels pretty complete with this. Don't forget to give the... There's a promotion item I wanted to give to somebody. Oh no, I forgot Melody's at the bottom. I have to put Melody back on the squad. So I have to switch somebody out for Melody. Who could Melody replace? Probably Marcus, right? I was just like, Marcus is the person I've been thinking of cutting anyway, because he can't move very far in this chapter. Like, Marcus is definitely a better combat unit, right? Like, at this current moment in time. But Melody can fly, and that matters a lot in this chapter. I'm also going to give her an elixir, just in case, because she might end up being pretty far away from my healers. Killer Lance and a Mem Staff. The reason I'm giving these staves to these characters is so that they can pass them over to Cecilia. Alright, let me double check, make sure everybody is holding items that are useful for them. Yeah, there's no guiding ring for her, but there is an Elysian whip for Melody. I almost forgot to bring it. Let's just deposit the Iron Lance and take the Elysian whip out. Okay. Let me catch back up on chat again now. Were they even for sale? No, there was no Worm Slayers for sale. Sorry, hand axe. I think there was hand axes, but maybe not. You might be right. It's the Manakiti that's the problem. Does Dieck have S rank in swords? I'd have guessed he did from the hero promotion. No, I remembered the whip. It just took me a second. Let me check Dieck. I think he has S rank on swords. Yeah, Dieck is S rank on swords already. But like I said, the thing about Dieck is that Dieck can fight them like without needing a Worm Slayer or needing Durandal. Rutger needs the Durandal, and Echidna needs the Worm Slayer. So that's kind of my logic for why I didn't give an effective weapon to Dieck. All right. So we're gonna put Chad over here, bottom left. We're gonna put Astel up here so we can get vision on the Manakidi. This Sandstorm is going to be a problem, by the way. It's causing slowdown on the emulator. Very frustrating. I'm going to put Melody over here. Something like this is probably fine. Oh, I'm going to give a torch to Astel too. Can you tell that it's slow, that it's doing slowdown? It feels pretty obvious. I don't know how noticeable it is. Wow, Tate has almost as much HP as Alan. That's crazy. Alright, let's save. Aether says he can't tell. He can't see the slowdown. He says this is his least favorite chapter of the mid-game. Yeah, it's honestly, I think it's my least favorite chapter in the entire game. I'm going to do a save state really quick, just in case. And then honestly, with the slowdown, it's probably going to be even worse. Ugh. Gross. Alright, so first let's open up the treasure map. Okay, speed wings are over here. It's one tile below this tile, so I think... Oh, Chad cannot reach it. Okay, he doesn't get boosted movement, so that might be a problem. I don't know if we can get him all the way down here and then all the way up here before the reinforcements come. I wish I had vision on the wyverns. It's really annoying not being able to see the wyverns. This guy is gonna be scary. Yeah, it's almost impossible to actually fight him. So what I want to do is I want to put Dieck or Rutger. Ugh, God, I hate desert maps. I hate fog of war maps. I hate everything that's happening right now. I really do. Look at this crap. This is disgusting. This is gross. This is horrible. I have to keep switching back and forth between the treasure map and the map with the enemies on it too. Okay, there's actually not a lot of enemies like right around my immediate starting position. And I don't know what these wyverns are holding. I think if he's holding a javelin, he can attack this square right here. Might be. Oh my god, nobody can even reach that because everyone has one movement. This is horrible. Okay, Dieck has pretty okay movement. Not great. I think Melody right here is the play. If this guy has a javelin, he's gonna run over and attack her. And then next turn I can have Sue snipe him. Next thing to think about is... Either says, did you remember to bring a restore staff because of sleep? Nope, I did not remember. I didn't even know there was an enemy that had sleep on this chapter. Did you give Tate an angelic robe? I don't think so. Maybe I did. Either says he just needs to stay ahead of the reinforcements. He doesn't need to be far ahead. Yeah, it's just scary because it's going to take him 2 turns to get over here. And then 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, I guess he'd be like over here before turn 7. The Manakidi is definitely the Mamcoot is definitely the biggest problem. I almost wonder if it's worth setting Astel around here. But I don't know. Alright, let me go back to the treasure map. Okay, there's a silent staff right over here. I don't know if that caster can reach her though. It looks like maybe he can actually. Oh well. I mean, it's just Sophia. Who really cares? I brought a torch staff. No, I didn't. Yeah, I did. Somebody's holding it. Roy's holding it. Oh great, he can't reach her because it's a desert. And nobody has any movement whatsoever. Oh yeah, this is the worst version of the torch staff too. You can't actually like select a position to highlight. It just highlights around the caster. Okay. What does this guy have equipped? Thunder Tome? Tate should be able to fight him. Let's have Tate draw this guy out. Ugh. This is disgusting. This is egregious. That's the term I would use. Egregious. This gameplay is egregious. The desert, the fog, the slowdown, everything about this is just unpleasant. I'm gonna send Echidna this way. Alright. So the thunder should come this way. Tate can handle him easily. Now I'm really hoping this wyvern up here has a javelin and that he comes running over to attack Melody. Great, he doesn't. Okay, perfect. That's gonna change my plan a little bit. Yeah, I didn't bring a restore staff. I was stupid. I brought stabs too. I brought like backup stabs for Cecilia to use. I just didn't give her any of the useful ones. Okay. Back to the treasure map. Speedwing. Okay, so the Speedwing is right here. Probably, yep. She can't fight him because she's a trash unit. Go like this. Perfect. Okay. So, 1, 2. Ugh, back to the enemy map. This map is gonna drive me crazy. I'm just warning you right now. You're just gonna hear nothing but non-stop complaining. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So this guy can hit this tile, but the Mamcoot cannot hit this tile. So maybe put Melody here with the Killer Lance. And then put Rutger on the other side with the Wodao. And then, oh my god. Like why? Like who came up with this mechanic? This is so bad. Look at this. It's a strategy RPG. You know, it'd be really fun if your units can only move 2 tiles at a time. Okay. I saw a bunch of units up there moving, but I don't think any of them like got close enough to the point where oh, boots. I wasn't even looking at the treasure map, I just picked those up by accident. Okay, yeah, so these units are moving, but they're not close enough that they're actually a threat. So let's have Tate just like kill this guy really quick. Nice miss. Oh, there's a shop on this map too. Either says, just be sure to be careful about Sophia positioning since she's a Gaiden condition. Oh, that's right, she has to survive. You're right. I forgot about that. She has to survive for the Gaiden. Reminds me of the chapter 1 of 3 houses. Oh, the low movement? Like everyone having like very low movement? Okay, hold on. We gotta switch back to the enemy map. So there's not really any threatening enemies over here in the middle. So I think Cecilia can just like start moving to the right. Maybe torch. I'm just gonna have her spam the torch staff, just so that we always know what's coming. Oh, Sophia's still in position to get attacked. Okay, hold on. I can have Dieck pick her up. It doesn't matter if Dieck lags behind because he's the one character that I feel confident could probably actually like handle the reinforcements if I needed him to. Okay. Melina's gonna move up here. I don't even know what to do with Sue. Like she can't move anywhere, so it's impossible to use her as a unit in this chapter. There's just nothing that she can do. Rutger has the Durandal, right? I wonder if I can have him take out that Mamkut next turn. I'm just gonna start saying Mamkut. I'm getting myself used to saying it, Mamkut. It's a very stupid word. Okay, so here comes the Wyverns. Wodao is good, but he needs to dodge some attacks here. Of course, the 32% chance is going to hit him on the first shot. That's just common sense. There you go, Rutger. Alright, I need another crit, please. Thank you. That helps. Man, these guys are bulky. Now this one is scary. Ooh, if that hit, he would have been left on 1 HP. Wow, look at this guy. He just tanks 2 crits back to back like nothing. Scary. I didn't even know there was more Wyverns over there. Or I thought they were on the far side of the map. I guess they moved pretty far. Alright, this guy's not scary at all. I actually think moving Echidna over here was a good play, because she's going to intercept these Wyverns before they get close enough to start threatening my other units. Oh, there was a 4th one? I thought there was only 3. Oh, I see him now, yeah. This is the sleep staff, I'm guessing. Miss, please. Please miss. Thank you. Yeah, so even if I brought a restore staff, it wouldn't have helped because Cecilia would have fallen asleep anyway. Okay, so these guys are scary as heck. Let's try to get him with the longbow if we can. That's a miss. That's a one-shot. Okay, next the scary thing is... Gosh. This guy probably. She doesn't even do any damage. And there's a crit chance on her too. What about Rutger? I know he can one-shot this guy, but he also gets one-shot in return. Yeah, this is... Okay, hold on. I'm starting to get some thoughts in my mind. I'm starting to put some thoughts together. So if Melody can take out this guy, which she of course cannot, because that would be way too convenient. I think it's worth fishing for the crit here. Nope. Okay. It's not a big deal. It just gonna means we're gonna have to spend another turn doing this stupid pointless crap. This is worth a Durandal charge. I'm fairly certain this is worth it. Either that or we just bank on dodging even more attacks, but I think it's worth a Durandal here. Did he get a crit too? Everybody has 4 move on a 40 square map. I think even Dieck faces death risk from the boss bonuses, but maybe not. That was a player tier unit, and yeah, those right side Wyverns are why I don't send Sophia that way. Mamkuts are brutal when they can wander around. I don't want to risk being at 1 HP. You're right about that. Yeah, so I'll just dodge another Javelin next turn or something. And if he wants to attack Sue, then just like go ahead, I don't care. She'll be fine. Alright. So there should be a couple more Wyverns coming this way. I'm actually going to equip the Worm Slayer. Yeah, I kind of need this attack to hit. Okay. So yeah, I think the Worm Slayer is the better play here, just to clear out these Wyverns more quickly. Although knowing my luck, they're probably all going to run over and use Javelins now. Alright, so the next Wyvern I have to worry about is this one here. I don't think Tate will be in any danger if she just flies up here. Kills this guy. The problem is I can't see where the Wyverns are. I know there's 2 or 3 more Wyverns somewhere over here, but I don't know exactly where. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 here. Okay. I'm gonna move her here. The worst case scenario, she gets attacked with 1 Javelin and she retaliates with Air Caliber. Which I think would actually be a good thing. Okay, there's not really any risk up here. There is one guy with a steel sword. He actually still can't even reach. The Javelin can't reach. So I think this is the play right here. We go like this. Get rid of this guy. Perfect. Okay, the next thing to do is to get my units away from this guy, which is a little more tricky than it sounds. Let me look at the treasure map again. I got the boots, I got the speed wing, I'm about to get the talisman and the silver card. I didn't get the silence staff, so I think Astel needs to start going down and to the right. I'm going to send Alan in front of him as like a bulk unit. So the last scary thing is Lilina, who can't... Oh yeah, because she's a... Right, because she's a mage, she can actually get away from this wyvern without any problems. Oh, does this guy have like Air Caliber or something? He does, of course he does. Okay, well Tate's in a lot of trouble. Sure would be nice if there was a way to see things on the map while playing a strategy RPG. But I guess that's too much to ask. Dieck. So Tate might be dead. She's either dead or she's going to be left on very low HP. I think this is worth it. For one, I was fishing for a 2% crit there. For another thing, this might bait the enemy into attacking Lilina instead of Tate. You never know. Let's see. Yeah, this is scary. 21 damage. Okay, we tank that. And we dodged it anyway. That was pretty scary though. Alright. So Rutger should be able to one-shot the Mamcoot this turn. Perfect. Go to sleep, Sophia. Or not. It's actually kind of a good thing that the enemy would just try to put Sophia to sleep, because she's not a useful unit to have awake. You don't want to... sorry, the silence is very iffy in value, but the warp is too good to miss. Oh yeah. I definitely want to get the... I want to get the warp staff. The warp staff? Alright, so I can one-shot this guy with Durandal. The thing is, I want to make sure that the Javelin guy's not going to kill me after I do that. Ugh, I wish Melody could kill this guy. This is why I probably needed to promote her. Once again, this is absolutely worth a Durandal charge. Gotta have Rutger one-shot this dragon so it doesn't one-shot him. Oh, by the way, I think he just did like 130 damage, 135 damage. Alright, and because I chipped down the Air Caliber guy last turn, I can actually finish him off pretty safely this turn. See, this is tricky now because this stupid idiot... Because I can't kill this guy, now I can't advance Chad. I have to move Chad out of the way. Now Chad's going to get caught by the reinforcements. Everything that's happening right now is just stupid. Literally every single thing that happens in this chapter is annoying. Okay, the warp staff's in the bottom right. There's a Mamcoot and a caster over there. The caster is... Oh my god. Let me show the grid. The caster is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. So the caster can reach 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He can reach this tile. Which is 1, 2. So away from these bones. Why didn't I give her an elixir? Is this the sleep staff? No, this is the silence staff. Literally every single thing that happens in this chapter is annoying as hell. Ugh. I think having Lilina attack first is actually better. Yeah, it's not worth risking it, because if Tate misses that attack, she's going to get hammered. Okay, a bunch of guys with steel swords. Tate can just shred through this entire pack of enemies. They do have a crit chance on her. I still think she's pretty safe, though. Especially because of their low movement. Okay, I think moving right here is the play. Not the javelin out. The killer lance. Let's just do our best. Alright. I'm just gonna keep spamming the torch staff. I'm sure I'll regret it later in the run when we get to the next annoying Fog of War map. He's got one more sleep charge. Of course, I can't see anything, so I don't know if there's anything more dangerous behind him. Oh, cool. Alan can't move. Alright. Let's see what this guy chooses to do. Yeah, they have like a very low crit. Honestly, if these guys crit Tate here, I would just accept it. I would just accept that's just how things were meant to be. Of course, she's not critting with her killer lance. But either way, like I said, the good thing about the killer lance is just the low weight and the high accuracy. Okay, this is good. We're baiting out these guys with Echidna. She got a very lucky crit there, too. Okay. Almost done with this guy. I'm pretty sure Melody still can't kill him, by the way. Which is crazy. Yes, put her to sleep. I'm fine with them putting Sophia to sleep. Okay. She's on 4 turns of sleep. Can Melody finish this guy off? She can because she got that speed level up. So let's do that. That's going to open up the path for Chad. $135, good times. You want Sophia to be awake to get the guiding ring, yeah. That air caliber guy is why you toss an iron sword on Tate. What does the iron sword do? Is it just better avoid or something? Alright, well now Chad has to start moving again. We got the talisman, so that's good. Rutger can start moving. I feel like I put elixirs onto very specific units, and then the units who ended up taking damage are the ones that I didn't put the elixirs on. Okay, so the tile that I wanted to get to was this one here. This is going to bait out the enemy caster and let Echidna fight him. That'll clear the way for Astel. By the way, I have to look at the treasure map again. I'm sorry that it's really difficult for me to keep up with the chat right now because of the fact that just like I have to keep switching between the enemy map and the treasure map. And then like the actual game itself, there's just like so much stuff to keep track of on this map. Nice kill, Lilina. I got the Silent Staff. I can get the Silver Blade and the Warp Staff easily now. Yeah, I get it. It's a need 3 monitors problem. Oh, better. Oh, I see. The Iron Sword would be better accuracy when Tate wants to attack that guy. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. I think we back up here. Killer Lance here. I'm probably gonna stop spamming torches at least this turn because I've already got like pretty complete vision. Okay, I know you're going to be very tempted to have something fly out of nowhere and kill Sophia this turn. But I urge you not to do that. Nice crit, Tate. Yeah, killer weapons are so good in the GBA games. They're good in Awakening too. Because they have a low requirement, a low weapon rank is required to use them. It's like better than it's like an upgrade over the steel weapon basically. Okay, here we go. Here's the guy I wanted to bait out. Hellfire. Oh, she takes that like nothing. Heroes are so good. Like they have such good mixed bulk. Her res isn't amazing, but it's like high enough, and her HP is good. These crits are really helping too, but it's like the fact that her HP is high, like HP is a better defensive stat than res in a lot of ways, because she can take physical and magical hits just by sponging with HP. Is there a way to kill this guy? Wormslayer. One shot. Boom. Oh, nice dodge. Boom. Okay. So the next thing I have to do is I have to very safely approach the Mamcoot in the bottom right so that I can get Astel over there to get the Warp Staff. So he is... Let me turn the grid back on. He is... 2, 3... Nope. 1, 2, 3, 1. He's here, and he only has like 2 or 3 movement. So... he can only hit like around here, so I don't have to worry about him anytime soon. Alan, Cecilia, I think now is the turn to use the Torch Staff. We're grinding staff rank now. C rank. Annoying. There's a hero over here somewhere. Oh, he's over here, okay. This guy's not a threat. Okay. We can go like this. Hold on. Yeah, we can go like this. Let's just use a Fire Tome. Better accuracy. Yeah, you need more like 4 monitors to play this map, honestly. Nothing hits hard enough for the one shot, unfortunately. The Killer Lance is just shy. She is at risk of a crit here, too. I think we just have to accept the risk. Just equip an Iron Lance. Hold on, let me open up the treasure map again. We got the talisman already, right? Yeah, we got the talisman already. Okay, Melody does have an elixir, so that's good. I'm gonna have her use that right now. Okay, I definitely felt the slowdown on that. It's like filling up the HP meter combined with the sandstorm. Made that action take forever. I actually don't want to use a hand axe here, not only because of the low accuracy, but because I have very few hand axes. I'm also going to send Dieck up here so that he can get to the top of the map where there's no desert tiles. It's like just like normal land tiles. Ooh, that was a crit risk right there. Yeah, I'm going to have Tate pull back. I don't want to have her keep fighting these guys with a chance of being crit. Okay, let's try to get Astel over here as fast as we can. Is there any way to get him over there faster? It doesn't look like it. The desert map slows down movement so much that by the time Sophia wakes up, the rest of the party is still not even going to like be far ahead. Like they're not even going to leave her behind. Very, very stupid gameplay. This guy has lightning, killing edge. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff to be scared about here. Okay, hold on. I think we go like this. Nope, that's not the play. Because these guys are activated, they're actually going to start moving forward. which means I think it's actually a good idea to just stay right outside of their range, and then we can kill them next turn when after they move forward. Okay, let's start crawling in this direction. I'm a little scared to advance with Echidna because I'm not 100% sure where that Manakete is. One-hand axe, by the way. I know where he starts, but I don't know where he goes. Wormslayer tech, well invested. I take Astal around the top of the rock to avoid getting the aggro of the enemies too early, since reinforcements come soon. You might just start moving Dieck back to intercept. He's immobile until you get in range. Okay. The Manakete's immobile until I get in range, so that's good to know at least. Ooh. That's scary. Oh, by the way, Roy is still holding the light brand. I think he's been holding the light brand for like 3 chapters. He just hasn't seen any combat, so I kept forgetting to unequip it. The reason I'm sending Astal this way is so I can get vision on the Memkut before I advance. That was really scary, by the way. I accidentally left Roy out to dry there. Javelin here. Start moving her forward. I don't want her to move too far forward, because she can probably get one-shot by the Mamkut. This shouldn't be scary to Cecilia. I guess we use another... I'm kind of scared. I'm actually kind of scared to use all of my torch staff uses. God, this sucks. This sucks. I hate this. I hate this so much. Alright, we got the silver card. Silver card is for the secret shop or the... Oh, it's for the prices, okay. Wow, it would be nice if I could move 3 squares. Imagine being able to move 3 squares in a strategy RPG. Ugh. Nice crit. Aether says at least she has a longbow targeting. That's true. Look at that beautiful chip damage. Oh, I thought Roy could pick her up. I guess not. This is getting to be extremely annoying. Plus, I can't see anything. Wow, why is this guy so hard to hit? Who has the elixir? I'm just gonna use Rutger. I don't feel like dealing with this. Complete nonsense. Alright, here come the reinforcements. They're gonna try to catch up with Chad and kill him. I probably didn't need to use the Wodao there, but I was worried about the enemy hero because I can't see him. I don't know where he is. Oh, of course. By the way, they have hit so many attacks that had like 60% or less accuracy against Tate. It's absurd. How many of those attacks have landed? It's just crazy. I think there's a way to set Cecilia so that I see her magic attacks, but I don't see her using the staff. Is that option 2 under the animation settings? Like that, I think. We'll turn Sophia's animations on too, just in case she dies. We can at least watch it. I think that Aether says he thinks that's only in later games. Oh, okay. So there's no option. Okay, here we go. So we can move right to the edge of his range. Equip the Worm Slayer. And then next turn we can run in and one-shot him with the Worm Slayer. Ideally. Can Sophia get a kill? Nope. She can get killed, though. She's good at that. I'm gonna let Alan get this kill. That way Cecilia can do other stuff. Like healing Roy. Either says option 1 and 2 are background differences. Really? Interesting. I did not know that. Alright, I'm a little bit scared about whether or not Chad can actually get away from this guy. But because of his vision, I'm going to see him coming before he reaches me. So it's not a huge concern. Oh my god. This guy is scary. Because he has a killing edge too, that's why. I think I go for this because if Rutger gets crit here, he survives anyway. And if Rutger crits him, it really bails us out. Yeah, there we go. Rutger with the bailout. And then Lilina can get the shot here to finish him. Nice. No problem. Okay. Well, gee, I can't see anything. So I don't know if there's any enemies over here. I guess I just pray that there's not enemies that I can't see. It's probably a good game design. And like, sorry, I'm gonna have to go on a rant here about how much Fog of War sucks. Like, it would be an interesting mechanic if you had to like play around like your vision, like moving units around so that you could see better, and like using torches and torch stabs. But those things don't really help because, especially the way this map is designed. This is true for Fog of War in general, but it's especially true for this map. If your thief moves forward to get vision, they're just going to move into range of a wyvern that you couldn't see until after the thief already moved forward. So then the wyvern's going to run over and they're going to kill your thief. So that doesn't really solve your problem. This is scary as heck. Okay. So Echidna can technically kill him with the Worm Slayer, but it's nowhere near safe. You're basically fighting. This is like a 5% chance for Echidna to just instantly die. And the Flamestone is 1-2 range, isn't it? Yeah, it doesn't tell me. No, it's not 1-2 range. Okay, so if I get a caster over here, they can attack. They can maybe chip the health down. You said they're stationary, right? By stationary, you mean like they literally will not move. Wow, Dieck is heavy. Hey, it would be really cool if I could see where I was going. Anyway, I got sidetracked. What I was saying was that if you move your thief forward to get vision, your thief just moves into range of an enemy and then gets attacked. So it doesn't really solve your problem. And then the torch staff in this game especially just completely sucks. So you can't really use the torch staff to get vision either. And then the units that can use the torch staff are also very frail. So if they move forward to use the torch staff, you just put them in range of getting killed. So it's like everything that you do just results in your units trying to get vision and then getting killed for it. By the way, I meant to heal Tate this turn. I don't know if I can get away from these reinforcements because my units have 0 movement. I might need to go for this kill with Echidna and just hope that I don't get the crit. I hope that he doesn't crit me is what I mean. Because if I stay here for too long, this Berserker is going to catch up to me. I'm going to send Alan back to fight him, but I don't know if that's enough. Cool, there's no way for me to actually test and see what the combat against him... Oh, he has a halberd. There's no way Alan can fight him. I think I need to go for this shot here with Echidna, because I can't have my units standing here. Where is the warp staff? It is... oh my god. One, two. One, two. I think the warp staff is right here. But even if I pick it up, I mean, even if I get the warp staff with Astol, I wouldn't be able to pick him up with Echidna because she would still be in range of the Mamkut. Can I chip him down with Flux? Not really. I'm going to save that for later. I'll decide a little bit later on. Oh my god, I hate this so much. I hate this so much. I wonder if there's an enemy somewhere right over here. It would be really nice to know. Yep, there is. Steel sword's not too bad. Alright, so this guy, Alan cannot fight him because he has a halberd. I think halberd's effective against Pegasus too, right? It's not. But I have an idea of how strong he is. Yeah, I don't think anybody can safely fight this guy. I don't even know how to get Sue out of here, because her movement is trash. I think this is a torch staff turn. Because I need to see what's happening over here. Which also means that I wasn't able to heal Tate again this turn. It was a really tough call. I think I really want to go for this Mamkut kill. Does Roy have a vulnerary that Tate can trade for? I don't think I gave him one. I can check. Where is he? Where are you, Roy? There you are. Yeah, he doesn't have one. How are you looking for turn count? I got plenty of time. Yeah, I still got 14 turns. Sorry, halberd is only... Yeah, I know about the halberd. It's 4 damage from Sophia. I'm deliberating on this. I think I have to go for the kill here with Echidna. If I want to get the warp staff, I have to do this because there's no other way to keep Astol moving forward. I guess I could like have him move back down at the end of the chapter. Let me make sure there's not another enemy behind this Mamkut that's gonna kill me. It doesn't look like it. There was a couple wyverns, but I fought them earlier on in the chapter. There's several casters and another Mamkut over here on the top right. All right, let's do it. It's been a while. It's been about an hour since we've had a chance of death. Let's go for it. Delicious. Let's gamble with Echidna's life. Nice. Echidna has been so lucky this stream. She has almost died like 5 times, and she is just still going crazy over here. And by the way, level 5, she should have gotten soul. This is the level that she would get soul, where the already insane hero class becomes even more insane. And with that, I can get the Warp Staff. I don't even know what to do with Sophia. She's just garbage. She's just trash. She's such a bad unit. Alright, this should be relatively safe. Oh my god. That guy's terrifying though, because if I had like Rutger down there, I wouldn't feel so bad. But the fact that, like, once again, it's Fog of War. It's like a Fog of War desert map. You don't know where you're going, you don't know where the enemies are, you can't reposition your units. If I had Rutger on the south side to intercept this guy with the halberd, I think I would feel safe. But that's just not the situation. This guy's got a Devil Axe. Echidna has earned her place on the team. This map is so risky. Yeah. I don't know, it's fun though. It's weird. I'm kind of like I think I'm coping right now, where I'm experiencing Stockholm syndrome, but I'm starting to feel like, you know what, this is actually fun. Like the fact that this is so insanely stupid like actually makes it fun in a weird way. 'Cause what else can you do? Like what else can you do? You just have to accept that this is like a ridiculous situation. It's like, it's so unfair and stupid that it actually like makes it kind of fun. This is definitely Stockholm syndrome. I kind of was hoping to bait out that Thunder guy this turn. I just couldn't get close enough, I guess. Let me make sure Sophia doesn't move into his range. I'd like Echidna to get up here and assist with the fighting, but I don't think there's any healing that I can give her. Okay, so hold on. Next turn, Cecilia's going to move 1, 2, 3 here. So I want Echidna to be here. I think Echidna can maybe fight the guy with the halberd too. There's a chance. Okay, I just lost vision on all the guys over there. So let's take this slow. Either says, I will admit, I forgot that the halberd actually works on troubadours and valkyries. Isn't she 2-move? Yeah, she's probably 2-move, knowing my luck. You're probably right. Not much I can do about it. I'm really surprised that these guys have a crit chance on almost everybody. They must have really high luck. Okay. Hey Chad, would you like to move more than 2 tiles this turn so that I can maybe get some vision? Just like a favor, I would be really happy if you could do that for me. Let's see. Oh, he can move 4 tiles this turn. Amazing. Oh, there is another hero over here. Gotta be careful about that guy. And an Armor Slayer is really funny. Armor Slayer. In FE6, like what is it gonna hit? What is he trying to hit? Exactly. The fact that she's 2-move is actually extremely scary because she can't get away from the Berserker anymore. I mean, she could technically survive. I guess it's possible. She survives this. Alan can survive it too. 18. It might be time to start thinking about how we kill this guy. Not with Tate. Okay, is there anything we can do to get them out of danger? She has 6 con. She has 10-8, so Echidna should be able to pick her up, right? She can, okay. This is how we do it. God, this sucks. This is horrific gameplay. I keep going back and forth between saying like, oh, this is actually fun because of how intense it is, and then saying like, this is trash because it's stupid and badly designed. It's like both. It really is both. God, this sucks. I'm really glad I put these elixirs on Rutger. Armor Slayer in the desert map, yeah. If Alan moves left and Cecilia moves behind to take drop his passenger, man, this is a rough lineup. Every crew is facing a lot of firepower. Alright, so here's my plan. So what I do is I move Cecilia down, and then I have Echidna pick her up. Alan should be able to handle this guy even if he's currently weighed down. What's his speed? His speed is 8. This guy's speed is 7. I won't be able to double him, so that's a little bit annoying. But I can get out of range. Can I get out of range of this guy? 1, 2, 3, 4. Nope, I can't get out of range. Alan can't get out of range. Cecilia can't get out of range. Nobody can get out of range. This is so stupid. This is so stupid. Why does the desert mechanic have to exist? It's so bad. There was literally no way to play around this situation. Like, I have moved Alan as far as possible every single turn. So what do I do? Like, realistically, what do I do? I think I know what I do. I think I know what I have to do. It's gonna suck. She's carrying Sue. I think I go like this. Nope, not there. I need to go to a space where the mage can't one range Sue. But I also can't get attacked by the Mamcoot. And that space is here, maybe? No, that's not right either. Here. Yeah, here. I go like this. I equip the javelin. Wait. I thought she was carrying somebody. Oh, she's not. She is carrying somebody. Why can't she drop them? She can. Okay. I drop Sue here. So the mage is going to attack Tate or Sue, hopefully. Then I go like this. I move Echidna up here. She equips. I wonder if the Wormslayer is better for weapon triangle advantage. Wormslayer or the Killer Axe? I think the Killer Axe is better. In fact, I'm going to equip the Brave Axe, because if this guy attacks Echidna, I want Echidna to kill him in retaliation. Next, I'm going to go like this. I'm going to mend Echidna. It's too late now. Yeah, I was really deliberating between the Wormslayer and the Killer Axe. I think I still personally think the Killer Axe was maybe the better play, but I mean, you could be right, honestly. Let me find Roy again. He's somewhere in here. I think Roy might still have the Light Brand equipped, and he's at 30 HP. Okay, so if I do this, I'm going to equip the Steel Sword. I'm going to drop Roy here. Okay, so here's the situation. This guy is going to go for either Roy, who has the Light Brand equipped, Tate, or Sue. I don't think he can hit Alan. He can hit Alan. Okay, that's a little bit annoying. I don't think he'll go for Alan by default, though. This guy is going to attack either Echidna or Alan. They have a chance to dodge, and even if they get hit, they have a chance to not get crit. Also, Alan is within range of Roy, who's giving him a support bonus right now, so his chances are a little bit better for surviving. This is risky. 49 to hit, 32 to crit. We dodged it. See, this is why I put on the Brave Axe. Right there. I did not want to deal with this guy next turn. 4 charges from the Brave Axe, but we completely got rid of this guy. We never have to worry about him ever again. And even with the Brave Axe, we had a pretty good chance to dodge. Yeah, oh no, I know, the 32% crit chance was absolutely terrifying. I love the fact that this guy has an Armor Slayer, by the way. He really came prepared. He came prepared for, like, for Wendy and Boars, like, slogging their way across the desert map to get here. On turn 50, that guy was ready to counter them in a game where Armor Knights suck and you would never use them anyway, even if they had movement. Okay, now I'm a little bit worried about turn count. Yeah, and Barth, and Barth, the character that nobody can pick up and carry across the desert. We are on turn 14. Oh, we still have 11 turns. We're totally fine. All right, I want to get rid of the hero this turn. Don't have a lot of great options to do that. Maybe Rutger and Lilina. Scary. I've been facing a lot of crit chances this stream. It feels like there's no other way to play FE6. Like the enemies always have some chance to like hit you and crit you. Oh my god, Rutger. I really needed Rutger to crit there. Okay, it actually might be a better play to finish off this guy so that I only have to face 1 attack next turn, rather than facing two attacks next turn. Okay, we're gonna move Lilina here where she's safe. Dieck's gonna move here. Chad's gonna move here. I don't see the other guy, by the way. I wonder if he changed the direction he was going. Okay. Can Roy take this guy out? I'm gonna use the rapier here. It's actually not that useful of a weapon, honestly. It's weird. You would think like, oh, I need to conserve this so I can use it against like Cavaliers and Armor Knights, but like that situation doesn't really come up all that often. Devil Axe is still chasing me. Yeah, I know that. I don't know. I just don't know which way he went. He might still be going this way, or he might have changed his route and started going down to the south. They do that sometimes. It's really weird. Like if there's no player units within range, sometimes they just like switch the direction they're going. This is perfect because I can clean these guys up with just an Iron Axe now. Cavaliers and Armor Knights usually eat part of your damage because of Weapon Triangle anyway early on. Yeah, and it's like if I want to kill one of those units, like I wouldn't use Roy to do it anyway. There's just so many reasons why why Roy's not that useful with the rapier. Yeah, these guys have insane defense. Look at this, I can't deal any damage to him. Wish I could see where I was going. That would be great. Alright. Dodged a 3% crit. Either says he's still going right. I think the Mamcoot can be ignored. You should be able to just walk around him. Oh yeah, I know, but I mean, I want to kill him if I can. The problem is, I think the only safe way to kill him is by using another Durandal charge, so it might not be worth it. So I think the pro versus the con is that if I get a kill here, I probably get a level on Rutger, but I use a Durandal charge. So I'm basically trading a Durandal charge for a level on Rutger, which kind of might be worth it now that I think about it that way. Nice, Lilina. Lilina is so useful if you actually train her. She can just, like, get these kills. Yeah, I want to keep vision on the Devil Axe guy, but the problem is I need to get vision of, like, what's coming ahead. Okay, so there's nothing over here, just the boss. I think this map code is the only... Unless there's an enemy, like, sitting right here, I think I'm pretty safe. Okay. Yeah, we're safe. I think there's another item up here. I'm down to the boss, the Mamkut, and like 300 brigands, plus the Devil Axe guy, pretty much. Alright. Let's start killing these guys with the hand axes. Ooh, this guy has a killer axe. I don't know if that's really scary, though, because he probably doesn't do much damage to Echidna anyway. But actually what I can do is I can fight him on this tile. Or sorry, I can fight on this tile, and this will make us... Oh, flashy crit. This will make it so that the killer axe guy can't reach me this turn, and then I can just kill him next turn. Alright, Cecilia is going to go here. I'm going to have Alan pick her up. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, we're safe here. Yeah, we're safe. Roy can't take her, that's annoying. Get Roy over to the throne. I think Echidna can just fight these guys for the rest of the map and get some experience. Roy's not very good at picking up women. I think it's weird. Oh god. Just really had to stretch there. I thought the characters on horses, usually their con score isn't increased by the horse, so you feel like Roy should be able to pick her up, but for some reason he just like can't. All right, I'm gonna stay over here and keep vision on the incoming Devil Axe guy. Nice. Can heal Melody soon. Alright, what do we have over here? I think I can hit the Killer Axe guy before he can hit me. Or I can at least assess, like, what does his damage look like. If he crits me, it's actually pretty dangerous. This might be the turn to use the hand axe. Oh, it only has 1 charge. Killer Axe, maybe? I think this gives me the best odds if I use my own Killer Axe. But at the same time, I mean, is it really worth it? I think I just dodged this, right? Never punished. Absolutely never punished. Either says, remember to push with Sophie for the guiding ring. Oh, I know. Oak says he can't pick up women. He's not alpha enough. He is not a Chad. This is Chad. Oh no, this is Astel, sorry. I thought this was Chad. Oh, Silverblade. I almost forgot about the Silverblade. Alright, let's send the Silence Staff. Sue's gonna have to stay here for a little while. Can she even damage this guy with anything? Yeah. What is their defense? 23. Okay, that's why I can't damage them. Sue's just gonna have to sit there. Okay, here comes the Devil Axe. I do have to... I can't sandbag too much, because if this Devil Axe guy catches up with us, we're gonna be in trouble. Ooh, flashy crit. Nice Echidna. I wonder if all the brigands came this way. I can probably send Dieck back to fight the guy with the Devil Axe. It feels like Echidna with the Brave Axe would be better, though. The problem is I can't have her in both places at once. And I'm really surprised at how good Echidna has been, by the way. Like, we've been training Dieck for the whole game, and I feel like Echidna just, like, joined, and she's already as good as Dieck, or better. Like, it's pretty crazy how good she is. I need one more tile of movement. That's annoying. Alright, here we go. This desert map has taken forever, by the way. Alright, so I think the guiding ring is, like, it's over here. It might be a little bit further in, but we can get it without any problems. Okay, so this guy... So first of all, we want to make sure that he can't reach Chad. The tile he actually reaches is this forest tile, so what we want to do is we want to put Dieck over here. So Dieck can intercept him next turn, potentially, or run away next turn. Whichever ends up being the better play. Okay, Cecilia can heal. I think we're almost done. Send Lena to be ready to steal the kill, and then promote her with the guiding ring. That'd be a good idea. I might need to heal her up too, though. All right, can Melody fight this guy? Who is this? This is Randy. Oh, he's a light brand user. Okay, which means if I stay at 2 range, his attacks will always do 10 damage. Actually, they just do anyway, even at melee range. They can't crit, but I can't even hit him at long range. Oh, this is tricky. We need to get somebody up here. We need to get like a boss killer up here. I'm not messing around with these low percent crits. I've been doing it all chapter. I can't like keep doing it. Eventually it's gonna bite me. Aether says, yeah, the crit difference is real. To be honest, I think you melt him with Lilina or Lu. Since at range he counts as light and Anima is stronger than light. Oh, okay. I can't get it. Astel's stuck over here too, but Astel's already done everything. There's nothing else for him to pick up this chapter, I don't think. I'll double check. Treasure map. Yeah, there's nothing else for Astel to pick up. All right, let me see how Lilina matches up against him. She can fight him if I heal her back up to full, which I can do. It's a little annoying that I have to use a Mend Staff. And by the way, the shop gives 10 of Void, so if I sit on the shop, it gives me even better odds. He's gonna double me anyway, so maybe I should use a stronger... Nah, I probably use a more accurate tome. I'll stick with the fire tome. Anything worth buying? A steel blade, for sure. Steel axe. Probably nothing else here. Let's get another steel sword. Okay, so he definitely can't kill Lilina while she's on this tile. Oh, you don't get the guiding ring on this tile. You have to be on a tile without a house on it. Interesting. Alright, so I put a bunch of units over here so we could potentially kill this guy before he gets a chance to attack anyone. Might be a little tricky. I don't think we can do it. Yeah, I think no matter what, we have to face a crit chance. Maybe Rutger could do it. I think I go for my killing edge here. I think I go for a crit. I have much better odds of killing him than he does of killing me. Plus he can hit himself with a Devil Axe. Okay, perfect. I would have liked to crit there, but you don't always get what you want. Yeah. Now this I'm pretty unhappy with. Oh, Durandal doesn't one-shot this one. That's really weird. This one has like 1 extra HP, and that matters a lot. Okay, so we brought Rutger all the way over here for basically no reason. Okay, would we rather risk Dieck or risk Alan? I think we risk Dieck. We don't risk Alan. Because Dieck can be replaced by Echidna. Alan cannot be replaced by anybody. I'm gonna need Echidna to fight this Mammoth, so I'm gonna send Rutger back this way. These two are still stuck over here in the corner, which is funny. Okay, we're getting close to running out of turns, so we can't delay on killing this boss. Okay, perfect. Oh, Dieck. Oh, nice crit, Dieck. Oh, by the way, I see the difference between 1 and 2. It has to do with whether or not you see the map in the background or if you see like a picture of the desert in the background. Aether says I can 2-range chip the Mammoth into a Rutger hit. Oh, that's true. I Deeked him. Epic. Oh god, I need to heal her. God, nothing is going my way. What turn is it? Turn 19. Okay, I've still got 6 turns. Yeah, what I might do is I might have, there's like nobody who can do it though, that's the thing. Like everyone's busy doing other stuff. Maybe I give the Durandal to Dieck. Dieck should have more strength than Rutger, right? Yeah, absolutely. Okay, here, this is how you do it. You give the Durandal to Dieck. And then Dieck can go kill the boss. Do I promote Melody here, or do I delay? I think the Guidance chapter after this isn't too difficult, so if I delay on promoting Melody, I can just get her some free experience in the next chapter. Does that sound accurate? I don't think I attack here. I think I wait. He has the silver card, right? He does. I definitely want a second Nosferatu tome. I got the Restore Staff already. I think I'm going to pick up another torch, because there's going to be so much Fog of War coming up. A Pure Water, sure, why not? Air Caliber. I think I want another Air Caliber too, because that's going to be useful in the late game. Why is she not getting the Guiding Ring? By the way, can you explain to me where... I thought the Guiding Ring was in this tile right here, but she's not getting it. I thought it was because I was on the house last turn, but I'm still not getting it. So there's something else happening here that I'm not understanding. The row... Oh, it's the row below the house line. That's why. I'm stupid. And you get our free Guiding Ring from Sophia. Look at her. She's level 1. How could you possibly train this unit? Okay, I think I know what I do here. I heal Lilina. I go for the kill. And then if she misses, I can just move her out of the way. Or even just kill with Alan. Nice. Lilina the goat. This is Hector's daughter, by the way. That's why she's so awesome. Oh, nice level up too. You really can't train her. You'd have to feed so hard. Yeah, I mean, even feeding, it's like impossible. It's still impossible. Like, you try to feed her and it just doesn't work. Ugh. Do I have 2 turns to get Dieck over here to get this kill? I really want to get it if I can. Maybe give it to Echidna. Oh, she can't use the Durandal. Of course. Oh, there comes the other brigands. I guess we found them. Yeah, Lilina's close to another level. Well, what I can do is I won't promote her right here. What I'll do is I'll promote her on the next chapter, like after she just hits 1 enemy or something. That should be doable. What turn is it? Turn 21. I've got 4 more turns. Some good old-fashioned sandbagging. Let me just check how this situation works out. I'm pretty sure it's the same as last time. Yeah. If I healed her up, she could technically do this, but she'd be at risk of taking a crit. What I do instead is I send her and Rutger this way to deal with the brigands. And then I have Dieck move here so he can kill the Mamkut next turn. Melody, it's really tough. I think it might be time to promote Melody, but I'm not sure. Alan's fine. Chad's fine. Oh yeah, she doesn't even 1-round him this time, you're right. That guy's still out over here. Alright, so Dieck should be able to get this 1-shot. Yeah. So a little bit of sandbagging, but we did this so that Dieck could get a level up here. And we've still got a couple of turns. And by the way, you'll know when you miss the Gaiden chapter because the sandstorm stops. The sandstorm actually goes away if you take too many turns, and that's when you lose the Gaiden chapter. I don't think it's worth using a hand axe here. Nah. We'll have Rutger pick up 1 more kill. Although he technically has to land a crit unless I use the Killing Edge. Let's use the Killing Edge. Oops. It's kind of funny that if you use the Killing Edge, you don't need to land a crit, but whatever. I'm just doing that for a little bit of extra experience on Rutger. Okay, so should we promote Melody? Yes or no? That's what I'm deliberating on right now. If I should promote Melody or if I should train her a little bit in the next chapter. She's level 13 right now. I feel like I could get her at least 1 more level on the next chapter. Especially because it's a good chapter for flyers. Aether says she's going to be pretty unsafe in the next map because bolting hits so hard. Really? Interesting. I have to decide if I want to promote her before I end this chapter. That's why. I just don't know if I can get her. I can't remember what the enemy quality is like on the next chapter. It's heavy on the axe units at the top. Do you have an axe reaver? I'm not sure. I can't check my convoy. I mean, if there's an axe reaver in the game, I probably got it. But I'm not 100% sure. Because like I wouldn't have used it. It would still just be sitting in my convoy. If you do, then it might be worth training on. Yeah, I think, let me double check really quick. I'm going to look at the enemy quality on the upcoming chapter. I think there's enemies that she should be able to fight without promoting. That would allow me to get 1 more level onto her, maybe even 2 more levels before I promote her. Yeah, there's like pirates. Like unpromoted pirates. She could fight the pirates. Okay. We'll save the promotion for next chapter. 14X, the Infernal Element. Oh, this might not even be... Oh, no, okay, this is the guidance chapter that I was thinking of. Save the game. What time are we on now? It is getting close to 4 hours. I have to wake up early tomorrow, and then I also have plans later in the evening for tomorrow. So not only am I going to be up early, but then I also have to do stuff later in the day as well. So I'm probably not going to want to stream all night. This is a pretty long chapter. I'm thinking probably call it here. That way I can just start with the long chapter on the next stream. We did 12X, we did 13, and we did 14. We cleared 3 chapters in 1 stream. That's pretty good. We have limited deployment slots again too. That's frustrating always. Yeah. Alright, I'm going to save it for the next stream. Let me check. Let me go back and check the chat. That's fair. This is a very slow chapter. Yeah. Low quality enemies everywhere. Alright. Well, thanks Aether for being here as always. Kept the chat very active. Thanks Marseos for stopping by. Thank you Oak for stopping by and saying hello. There's a couple people who stopped by and said hello. I don't see any of their names. I can't scroll back far enough to see their names because the chat history only keeps like so much of the chat. There was 2 people who stopped by. They were first timers. I don't remember their names. And then Advanced Warrior also stopped by, so thanks to him for being here as well. But I think I'm gonna, yeah, Advanced Warrior. But there was 2 other people. There was 2 new people who stopped by and said hello. I'll just have to thank them in a more generic sense because I can't scroll back far enough to see their names. Either way, I'm gonna go make myself something to eat. Everyone else, enjoy the rest of your day.